Oh boy. Chat's pretty dang animated right now. To be honest, chat, I'm pretty animated right now too. I can hear the octopus. Oh man.
Well, you should be able to hear the dog. Hi, chat. How are we doing? How is everyone? Oh, I need to fix this.
Sorry,
Hey. Oh,
they should be able to, yeah.
On
I am
my end,
very
Occo.
surprised, right? Well, actually, I'm not surprised. Excuse me. I can't say I'm surprised right now.
I hear a chihuahua. Thanks. It's 5 a.m. for me right now. Oof.
Oh, goodness.
It's 7 p.m.
It is 10 p.m.
I hear barking back. Woof, 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 woof.
Oh, gosh. He's...
Woof.
Chat, he's getting out of hand.
Oh,
Might have to, Hold on.
Did you see someone commented on your post today about the whole, like, red thing?
Red thing. Oh, because you replied to that? I forgot that you did that.
I replied to it. You replied with the thing Festiva made of the Yippee, like the
Yeah.
Yippee shocking the temp Yippee.
I should show that off
Someone
today.
responded to that saying, not the Hassan Doggo meme.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. I love the image. It's just called zapthedog.png.
What's really funny, and I actually have seen that rumor run around where some people think I am red.
Do people really think that?
I've seen it like a couple of times.
People are
It's been
so
very minor.
retarded.
I've never cared enough to show it.
If people
but-
actually believe that, they are retarded. Because I'm pretty sure his voice has
then
been
the
captured
fact that-
before.
And then the full someone saying like Red Salt is a mod for Occo, watch, and I'm like, no, you got me. It's like I don't know why you think I'm red.
If they actually do believe that, they are just so cooked.
It's the internet. Temp is a red conspiracy equals true. No, I promise you, it's not true. If it was true, do you think I'd be here? I mean, you are from California. Damn.
I'm not. Every time I see this meme, I end up losing my mind.
It's funny.
Oh, fuck.
That would play Temp Plap Cinder. Congrats on winning him. Ah!
Oh, fuck. Sorry,
The high chat. It's Dogwave.
Dogwave.
Dogwave. Also, a proof that Temp and Red being in different states at the same time. I cloned myself, chat. That's the real story. And like, clones. damn clones anyway.
Clone doggo. How's that work?
No idea. But we did it.
Why would Brett be both a manager to one VTuber and go on another VTuber show that is uninvolved? That's a good question. It is a very good question.
Yeah?
I mean, like, here's
It's a
the
very
funny.
good
Okay, so
question.
here's the thing. The theory would maybe kind of work because you are both technologically savvy. So I can understand the retardation of that theory. However, it still doesn't work. It just still doesn't work. Although,
doesn't
you know,
work,
if
no.
you are actually red, can you get me into a phone call with Cinder? Because she's kind of hot.
Fair.
I'd be very much
I would-
appreciative if you could do that. Just you know, we'll live up to the thing. And then what you should do is you should get one of our friends in call And she can pretend to be Cinder. Not
Oh
to
my
mess with any of
god.
our fans, just to mess with all of the people that are being stupid.
That'd be really funny.
Red has a bank account. That's true,
No,
chat.
even better. AI Cinder.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Temp can be Red. Red has a bank account.
Is Red into Warhammer? I mean, like most modern
No
people
idea.
seem to be into Warhammer. Oh goodness. Okay, I gotta close Discord. People are. I gotta close Discord because people are like adding me a bunch right now.
In Discord or on Twitter?
No, yeah, well, yeah. So, you know what's being watched right now.
Yeah, it's Rima.
Yeah, Rima was supposed to read the Google Doc, and then she stopped before anything of substance was actually read. Now, and so here's what I'll say as well. I can agree that a good chunk of that Google Doc had a lot of filler in it. I think a lot of people will be okay with the filler because it gives context. I am of the mind that some of it just was unnecessary. But like, people are so like, I remember like because I was listening to the first like hour of the hour or two even. Actually, no, I listened to the first 3 hours of Rima's stream while I was at work. I wasn't intending on it, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do it anyway. She starts out pretty decently strong. She's basically, oh, she deserves a second chance, and I don't think that Rima will deviate away from, oh, she deserves a second chance. She being Cinder, but like the way Rima is carrying it, she is trying to set it up to be like, oh, Red is just manipulating Nano again, and I'm just sitting here like, woman, how the fuck do you breathe? How the fuck do you breathe? Because I just don't get it.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Fake news, Temp isn't Red because Temp would never date Cinder. I'm almost sure he only goes for Latinas. That's false.
So
The
you're
dog is red? Yes, that must mean Temp is red. A mall could pull off says Cinder.
so you're
I'm
Shadow
noticing
now.
a large distinction. The fact that Chad has repeatedly jokingly shipped me into a mall, which is funny.
Oh goodness.
I don't see $1 sign on your chat tab. Get monetized already. I'm actually looking at doing that right now.
It's not UTT, this is Dogwave. I know. It's just this is literally what everybody's spamming me with right now. But you know, whatever.
Here's the thing.
It's going to encompass the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to do my best to make sure it doesn't encompass like this stream, basically.
Why do people want you to fuck? No, it's the other way around because Amal joked about taking my balls. And also, she's a white woman, and white women fuck dogs. She
joked about taking your balls?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But no, I'm looking at getting the bank account stuff actually started very, very, very soon. After this week, because this week is my busiest week of the month, I will be making everything. We're gonna start doing the process, getting all sorted out.
That's good.
So yay! I was wondering
went from 0 to 60 fast.
Then we got busy.
Mod timed me out. I do have to ask, if they timed me out, what did you say? Because if like you were kind of crazy, because I saw some people that were being in her chat and were trying to talk. I walk in and I'm being shipped. Oh dear. This is your fault, Temp. I blame you. Don't worry, Amal. It's your fault. Or excuse me, it's Temp's fault.
No, Amal. So for context, we were joking because apparently some people have actually made jokes that I'm Red, Cinder's manager. And then people were joking, like, okay, well, we can get Temp to be Red, but then we could get Cinder. But who's could be Cinder? And they joked about you being Cinder.
Yeah, just get them all to pretend to be Cinder. I don't know. Freudian slip. No, Chad. That's a Freudian clip. It's a little bit different.
Yeah. She's the one that started it. I'm sorry, Tap. It's gonna be a candidate event. Oh.
Give them all a wrench?
Oh no.
Sure, I can give them all a wrench.
I know it's disgusting, Temp. I know it's disgusting. Temp keeps refusing to take money. That's why I started the simp for Atari. I made him my Yoshi. It's always Temp's fault. Excuse me.
Always Temp's
If Temp
fault.
was red, he
You know
would be
what?
cheating on the mall.
Oh my god. No. It's the other way around. Amal would
It's
be
the other way
cheating
around.
on you.
It actually would be the other way around.
Yeah.
Cinder actually confirmed that she cheated on Red.
Yes. Yes, pretty much. I did want to ask
Who would be the
you.
volunteer to be the guy Cinder cheats with?
I did want to ask you. What do you think of like all that drama right now? I mean, like you haven't read it with us, but I'm sure you've listened to enough of it.
I haven't listened to all of it because I will admit it's so much. I actually had to mute your stream just to kind of like not care.
Uh-huh.
And I know I shouldn't do that as a mod, but like it's just so much.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I think I have the very fair opinion that if you don't want to like read or participate, that's fine. But then you need to curtail your opinion a little bit.
No,
and I almost tell people like you really shouldn't have an opinion if you're not willing to listen, invest, or get some kind of thing going in, because you're gonna run with unless you are ingesting a certain amount of information, you are going to be at a law. It's just like I remember, and I finally understand this because when I was I almost said when I was young, but this was like literally 2 years ago. Which should tell you how silly I am. My dad was talking to me about how he had seen a movie recently, and I was like, oh, some of my buddies on YouTube told me that sucked. And my mom was like, how do you know it sucks? You've never seen it. And I was like, well, yeah, but I'm allowed to make an opinion. She's like, you're not allowed to make an opinion on it because you haven't seen it. And I'm like, okay,
well, no, yeah,
understandable.
I agree with that. I think,
and I agree now, like
ironically,
literally now, I understand and I see why that's the case, because there are people that are literally saying that they are going to read it offline, and then it's very clearly obvious they haven't actually read it offline, or they skimmed a very important information that would recontextualize their opinion in the first place. So I get it. I literally told my mom the other day, I was like, Mom, you were right. You were right.
See, my overall opinion is it's very short because this is kind of like the part that I have truly taken from this is Cinder did it bad, but she acknowledged she did it bad, and she took those several months off to correct the bad she did. You
would be correct, pretty much. And I think that like if you want to form one sentence to like sum that up, that's perfectly fine.
Like, because no one in the whole thing is innocent. No one is.
No.
But at least Cinder is willing to acknowledge that she made mistakes.
No, I agree.
And she's working to fix her mistakes.
I've never
Unlike
said...
literally everyone else in this.
I've never said that Cinder is like an innocent individual. There are a couple people that are trying to frame it as if I have said that, and it's just like, no, I haven't said that, and you're being incredibly bad-faced by alleging that. What I have said is that she is like 90% okay. There is a 10%, and that all includes the stuff with Silvervale. And even with Silvervale, like, my opinion is just that, like, I don't agree with what she did, but I see exactly why everything happened, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, so, like...
well, this is the thing, too, is you just said, like, she's human, we're all human. Humans are not perfect.
No, for sure. What was Cinder's crime? Cinder's
reason.
Oh, you go first.
I was just saying, there's a reason that Christ died on the cross.
Well, no, we are for sure.
So right the sins because humans aren't perfect.
For sure. Cinder's crime was allegedly blacklisting friends from projects with one artist And yeah, that's it. Thank you for the
Lisa
5.
sent $5 for more hats. I have to ask, has anything outside of sexting been confirmed? If so, 1 and 1, I'm sure some others would not agree with her that that's cheating.
She has agreed that she has cheated, though. The thing is, like, in her own thing, she's like, I have cheated. And so, you know, if she's willing to admit to that, all right, cool. I said that even with the last doc that was like her apology. It's just like whatever she admits to, I'm taking at face value because that's her saying that she did it. And in this Google Doc, she really hasn't changed that a whole bunch. She's recontextualized some of the things that she believes based off of the information she got after reconnecting with Nano. Or not Nano, fucking Red. So, but anyway, I'll say this, and then we should move on to the main show here, because this isn't a drama show, and Temp isn't a drama llama.
No, I'm not. I definitely try and stay away from drama. I'm willing to participate in some of it, but
if it involves pop culture, you will.
Yes, but when it comes to the VTuber stuff, I've started on Twitter before that a lot of the VTuber drama is actually the reason why I didn't want to become a VTuber to begin with.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I've never really said that she is completely innocent. I've seen a couple people said I was, and that's not true whatsoever. But I am finding it kind of suspicious that all of these quote-unquote drama reporters are like coming into the whole thing saying they're going to read it. They quit 4 or 5 hours in and say they're going to finish it offline. I mean, like for Tectone, it was really easy for him because he already wasn't streaming. He read it offline and then made a 2-minute video basically reiterating that he thinks that Cinder sucks. And then he like offhandedly says, oh, everybody sucks. And it's just like, okay, so you're saying you suck then too.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here when it comes to the whole like reading Cinder document thing. If you are not a drama streamer, like if you're a streamer but you care about what's going on, but you're not a drama streamer, you're not going to read the document. You might comment on it, and what you say definitely can determine if you have read it or not. But if your thing is drama, like you, Mizu, Rima, stuff like that,
Mujin,
you should
fucking Alana, Scooch-chan, all of these people. This is like literally, I sped ran through that entire thing, mostly because I wanted to be one of the first people to read through almost the entire thing on camera. But like, there are multiple different ways that doc can be digested. And none of these people are choosing to take advantage of that. And chat points out that...
I mean, this is content. Why are you not doing the content?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, it doesn't make sense why you're like, oh, I'm just gonna skim this. This is content. Like, if it were me, if I was in your position and I'm a nobody, and in some ways I kind of am still, but
you're getting there.
This would be like me reading the Kirsch document. This is big. If I was into drama and I didn't do this, you'd be
retarded.
Short, I'd be retarded. Exactly.
It's a gold mine. Yeah, exactly, chat. It is a gold mine. It's one of those things where it's just like, I kind of side eye you more because you're not willing to read it and you're not willing to make content out of it. Because like so much stuff is content. Like literally, these people will read Google Docs for hours and hours, and they will read stuff for hours and hours and hours and hours. Although I guess apparently Alara allegedly, like, she is so lazy that she will not read. She didn't read the Takahata stuff. And this is something that Rima admitted. Allegedly, Alara on her own stream just let Rima read the Takahata shit. That is so fucking lazy, man. That I can't like imagine being so fucking lazy that instead of reading it yourself to your chat, you have to depend on the Canadian Fox girl to read it for you. At that point, I feel like Alara really should quit her job because she is really... If you're really not going to do that, that's disgusting. So...
What's this about a Nintendo hack? We'll be getting into that, but yes, that is a thing.
That is indeed a thing, yes. I don't know. I think I think all that I'm gonna say is I am recording what I see. I am going to work on a video for specifically just talking about the people that treated this Google Doc in a way that was very weird and unknowing. And, you know, we'll go from there. That's all I'll really say about it. Did Alara read it? I heard that she was allegedly reading it, and some people told me they were disappointed in it too.
Again, and this is the funny thing, if you need to consider this Cinder document is really turning some heads in the big space and the small space.
Oh, you mean by big space?
And it's, well, I mean like Asmongold.
Oh, is he looking at it?
No. I don't mean Asmongold like he was looking at, but I mean like the big streamers and the small streamers. Because Cinder and Shy Lily and, you know, they're big. But, and then there's people like Rima, Alara, you, Mizu. Even in the same space of like Shy Lily and Cinder and Silver, even Rima and Alara are still kind of small.
Well, they're like sub 1,000. They're like sub 1,000, so you know.
The point stands is no matter what, heads are turning. And it's really showing people who are the good ones and who are the bad ones.
No, yeah. This is like somebody mentioned, it's like a litmus test for who's actually a journalist and who is here just to pick sides. And it's very obvious what sides are being picked. So, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Temp is muted. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted.
Her mods are scoundrels. Her mods are all Shy Lily dick suckers as well. So, you know, I'm not really surprised.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's really disappointing is that they're all in Lumi's community. And I know Lumi doesn't want to be a part of it. But all those people, like, have trashed me and Mizu. And it just kind of sucks to see, honestly. I don't know. I just hope that they don't give her problems.
But yeah, we should probably kind of get started in the Dogwave.
Yep, let's get started.
Well, hold on. We'll wait for that donation to go through.
Festive discovered Mom has milkers and
Thank
gave
you for the $5.
$5. What Timpussy means is that this is breaking tubersphere containment. The Turkey Tom hour-long video bomb has been dropped from the stratosphere.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, should we get started?
Yep. We should. Here. So Gabby made a meme today.
Okay.
And I wanted to show this.
I think that fits. Well, I need to find out where the screen went. Where'd it go?
Where is it?
Where's my screen?
Can't find it. There it is.
Where's Discord? Where's the screen? Hold on, let me get the screen on.
So Gabby made this meme today.
Okay, I have to pull it up. Oh gosh. On all levels except physical, I am a human.
I kind of have context. And chat, this is the Discord, so if you want to know, you want to see more of this stuff, you should join the Discord. But, Gabby said this temp now identifies as human, so he can't be forced to wear a shock collar without his consent.
Oh man. Can I dono gold a shock temp and get temp a shocked yippee? I'm sure that like I can just ask Festiva to give me the shock thing for that yippee. Oh goodness.
Oh, so yeah. Let's get started. I guess we'll start with this. So the Sonic Crossworlds thing got the game brain got a trailer for the Minecraft DLC.
Okay.
It's kind of cute, actually. I have it turned down so one of them doesn't get moody about copyright.
Oh, you bring up a good point.
I don't think Sega would, but Microsoft might.
It is Microsoft, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not Dogwave without Sonic. It's news.
that's a lot of scaffolding. You know how volatile scaffolding is, right?
Yes, I do. And by the time we're doing this Dogwave, this is already out.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that was cute. And that means that's the first DLC of the season pass out now. And that actually includes stuff like 3 racers, 1 cart, 1 track, a bunch of music, a bunch of emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool. If you care about racing or Minecraft or Sonic or all any of that stuff, that's the thing. There you go.
Cool. That is pretty cool.
And in the same vein, Nintendo, we're gonna leave the volume off for this because Nintendo got actually very moody about this.
Did they really?
They did. So this is a Pikmin thing. But if you're watching the trailer, and I'm gonna skim ahead so that way it's not just like this stuff. But
is this a movie?
We don't know. We actually don't know. But you'll see, you see the stuff moving. There's supposed to be Pikmin there. When this first came out, there was no Pikmin. This rattle
moved on its own.
It's moving. There's 2, in the actual version, there's 2 Pikmin pushing it. So Nintendo did release a version with the Pikmin in it on Nintendo Today, and Arlo, the blue puppet man, the blue Muppet, he posted his reaction to it because he's a big Pikmin fan of the Nintendo Today, which is their mobile app version, their news, and they're kind of their own social media platform where they actually post stuff not on Twitter. And people re-uploaded the version with the Pikmin in it, and Nintendo has been striking down people playing that version.
Really?
Yes. We don't know why. So there's supposed to be quite a few Pikmin on the screen during this, but this is what we first saw when this trailer came out. But there's no context to this trailer besides it's a baby and a bunch of Pikmin.
An invisible Pikmin.
Arlo did have to end up re-uploading that video because Nintendo did strike him. Obviously with some edits to make it less Nintendo unfriendly.
That's interesting.
But this is really weird to be coming out now all of a sudden.
And again, we don't know if it's a game or if it's...
Now, my theory is that I think this actually might be DLC for 4.
Really?
Yes. There is a section in 4, because they kind of do it in a world map kind of format. So you have different regions, and one of the regions is inside of a house that is full of baby stuff. But you're only on the bottom floor. This is in the baby's room. So I wonder...
I really don't like that detail about on the baby.
Some people actually thought this might have been a movie thing. Because... Why? Weird. So some people actually thought that this might be a movie thing, kind of like how we have the Mario stuff. Because there were no Pikmin actually shown, the only reason some people actually realized this was Pikmin is the music. But the initial response was, is this Rosalina? Because we know Mario Galaxy is coming next year, the movie.
Yes.
And if they wanted to follow the same logic of Peach, actually it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say that this is Rosalina. But that has since been disproven.
I don't think that works.
I don't think it works either.
I don't know.
So in this scene right here, they're supposed to be surrounded by Pikmin.
Why aren't they again?
I don't know. This is the version Nintendo uploaded to Twitter and YouTube. The version with the Pikmin is only on Nintendo Today or to Nintendo Now. Like, let me see if I can find that one. Because I wasn't going to show it, but I really need to show this to kind of give a better idea of what they're showing here.
Uh-huh.
Here.
It's not on my screen.
No, I know. I know. It's 7 minutes. I don't even know if this is like some of it's spliced or whatnot. And it's probably trying to play an ad. Hold on. There.
Is this another one? Or is it the same thing?
This is the same one.
Oh.
But
now it's got Pikmin.
Now we have Pikmin.
Okay. So wait, is this just the second thing they uploaded, or was this a leak?
This is the one that was on their mobile app. The one they didn't upload to anywhere else but their mobile app.
Really?
But now there's way more context because now there's Pikmin.
That poor Pikmin.
It's like, but why? Why are you doing this, Nintendo? Because if the point of this was to maybe promote a new game or maybe a DLC, because there's been no DLC for 4.
Chat says to stop showing it.
Well, no. So I can actually... It works a little bit better for me because I'm not showing it full screen on the stream, and there's the model. It kind of works in a similar way to how people used to use anime on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that there's now Pikmin, it's like, Nintendo, what are you trying to hide? Because it makes no sense to remove the Pikmin from this. It just makes it look weird.
I feel bad for that child. It is surrounded by too many things. Uh-oh. That poor baby.
Poor child. I heard people say that in lore, Pikmin are invisible to humans, which is only told in their Pikmin Pokemon Go ripoff. I have heard that, and it makes me wonder if that might be why in the original trailer, or like in the original video, they're invisible. Like, because you notice the baby's not even looking to any of the Pikmin.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're right there. And obviously the mother is not reacting to any of the Pikmin.
No,
So-
she is not. That's interesting.
So that could very well be why the original version has no showing Pikmin, because it's kind of from the perspective of the humans.
Mm-hmm.
But again, whoever knows what goes through Nintendo's mind with this stuff like this. It doesn't make sense. Like, there was no announcement for anything Pikmin. They just spontaneously uploaded this. So I don't know. If the mom did see that, she would dream and call the exterminator. She would, yeah.
No, she definitely would. 100%. That's interesting.
No, I just thought this was interesting to show because, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm down for the animation. The animation's very good.
It is pretty good. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure what I'm looking at, honestly.
That's the problem. It's like, what are we looking at? It just doesn't make sense. Wasn't that Pikmin caught in the thing at yellow Pikmin? Yes. So they show off at least the normal three, the blue, yellow, and red Pikmin. I don't remember if they show off any of the purples, but I think it's just the primary three colors. It's very Pixar-like, yes.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed. It also feels wonky, though. It's just, I don't know.
No, I agree. It's like, this is cool. I'm glad we have this, but you've announced nothing.
MommaOcco.
And it's been
Martin
several
Eric's
years since
21.
Pikmin 4, and then you just spontaneously drop this.
Interesting.
So it's weird. And I noticed, because I watched Arlo's version of it, his reaction to this video, you'll notice, where is it? Right there. So this yellow Pikmin, where my mouse cursor is, it fell from this light switch, but it bloomed mid-fall and is now gliding. We've never seen a Pikmin do that.
There's definitely a continuity problem then, I don't know.
Or it may be a continuity problem. It could also be Nintendo preparing to announce a new game. Because the success of the collection and 4 on the Switch especially did very, very well.
Okay.
So, and Miyamoto kind of wanted to move on from doing Mario, because he was one of the creators of Mario, but
Yeah.
he wanted to move on from being the Mario person to doing Pikmin. Pikmin is kind of like his baby, and he loves Pikmin. So the fact that Pikmin just didn't do very well for so long was neat. Like, it sucked that happened, but then when the collection of 4 succeeded, it's like, oh, cool. I guess that means we can expect more Pikmin.
I guess
So,
we'll wait and see,
alright.
honestly.
We'll wait and see. We're probably not doing Nintendo Direct until like January at this point.
Well, didn't one just happen?
Yeah, last month. That's why I'm saying January.
Yeah.
If we see any announcements from Nintendo, it'll be at the Game Awards, and I doubt they'll show off Pikmin at the Game Awards.
I mean, yeah, it's too early, I think.
Well, no, Pikmin 4 is several years old, so they could. Here's an interesting theory. This is a prelude announcement to a Switch 2 edition of Pikmin 4, which may end up coming with Switch 2 exclusive content, like a story DLC. Because that I could see Nintendo pulling.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, honestly.
It really is a lot of wait and see. But overall, I think it's neat. It's cute. And we appreciate when Nintendo does cute things, but Nintendo also doesn't tend to do things without a purpose. And this is just one of those, but why?
But why not?
They make the same game remake 4 damn times, then damn fans will buy anything? Yeah, they do. And the only way they get away with it is because they do it several consoles down the line. DLC maybe, new game no? Yeah, I don't think it's a new game. To be fair, it actually could be, because Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2 weren't that far apart. So, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. Here, we'll talk about this. This came out this week.
It's quite the picture right there.
I know. What is that? What I have? Oh. So, Japanese anime manga storefront DL site launches their own payment service to fight back against credit card censorship. In finally standing up to the current wave of Western puritanism, and its grip on private business worldwide, Japanese digital storefront DL site itself, a popular source for various otaku-related media, including manga, video games, and doujinshi, have launched their own personal payment processor with the goal of creating a society where all customers can cherish what they love and enjoy content with peace of mind.
We live in a society, chat.
We live in a society. Officially launched on October 6th as a joint venture between the DL site operations and its parent company Vivian Incorporated. The new Mina no Bank payment system is described in its official press release.
I'm sorry,
as
what is it called?
Mina no Bank payment system.
It literally
sure it
just
actually
sounds like
means
Mino Bank payment system.
Maybe.
You read. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something.
As machine translated by DL or DeepL as a smartphone-based direct account instant payment service where users can manage everything from payments and transfers to deposits, withdrawals, and savings entirely within the app. This initiative is part of a broader collaboration between Geo Holding Corporate Ltd, headquarters Nagoya City, Aichi Prefecture, President Representative Director Yuzo Endo, and Mina no Bank. Leading the way, the Vivian Group aims to create synergies across the entire Geo Group through integration with its own services, thereby delivering further value.
Chat says Mino Bank temp.
Everyone's bank in English. Oh, cool. That's actually okay. Fair. Through this initiative, we strive to realize a society where all customers can cherish their passions and enjoy content with peace of mind. In detailing the app's full mission statement, DL Site explained, the online payment market is expanding rapidly, with Japan's cashless payment ratio reaching 42.8% in 2024 and further growth expected going forward. Alongside this market expansion, user payments need to be diversifying, demanding more convenient and secure payment experiences within the services operated by the Vivian Group. Demand for easier and more secure payment experiences was also growing. Guided by its purpose for creating a society where users and creators can live happily while enjoying themselves, Vivian has strongly desired to deliver experiences where all lovers of Japanese 2D content can safely enjoy their passions anytime, anywhere. Against this backdrop, the shared vision of Mina no Bank's service concept blending into everyone's daily life, the Geo Group's philosophy of providing rich and enjoyable everyday living, and Vivian's purpose converge, making this initiative possible. By combining our respective strengths, we will meet customer needs and expand the environment where people can safely enjoy their passions. Through this initiative, we aim for a future where users and creators alike can enjoy richer experiences. Currently available exclusively to Japanese users, individuals who sign up now will be privy to 2 bonus offers, one being a 90% off coupon up to 1,000 yen, usable on the service to link or to users who link their Vivian account to their Mina no Bank account for the first time, and another when you actually use the Mina no Bank app to make a payment. The other being a total of 5% Vivian points back on all purchases made through DL Site up through March 31st, 2026. The massive win for freedom of expression. Fans can only hope that Mina no Bank is able to both survive and thrive in a world where giants like Visa and MasterCard are likely to do all they can to keep their payment processing monopoly firmly as such. Yeah, this is very good. I'm glad they're doing this, but do not be surprised if Visa and MasterCard actively go after Mina no Bank.
And I like, so here's the problem. So this is a bank, not just a payment processor,
Yes.
an actual bank. Okay.
Yes.
So you can take money and put it into this bank and then use it as a payment processor. Couple problems here. Number one, it has to be accepted in other businesses, which makes it very easy to be blacklisted
Well,
by other banks by saying you
Yes.
cannot work with this bank. If you
And
work with this bank, we will not
this-
work with you.
this is why I think that MasterCard and Visa will get the win here,
Unfortunately.
because they will blacklist this company. And now this is the bonus. Japan has been working to fight against MasterCard and Visa for a couple months now at least.
Yes, they've been like, fuck this is dumb.
And this is exclusively in Japan for the moment. So
For the moment.
it depends how things go with this. But they're definitely using it exclusively for the moment in an environment where they already hate MasterCard and Visa.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, my opinion is just, here's the thing. A lot of people are saying, go make your own bank right now. Please save us, go make your own bank. It doesn't really matter if you make your own bank. Because if you do, you have to, because like, and unfortunately I have to just like retell this again. And I've talked to you about this, but you know how the banks work.
Yeah.
You have the payment, like there is a bunch of different components, and I'm not going to re-explain it like in depth because I don't want to bore people, but like there's a bunch of components that goes into you sending your money to somebody, and that includes like 5 or 6 different banks that take your money before it actually goes from you to the individual at the end. If any of those parts of the network decide they don't wish to work with you, it really doesn't matter who you pair with. So let's say, for example, this bank wants to pair with MasterCard or Visa. Let's say anybody in their partners on the in-between is just like, I really don't want to work with these people. These people are for free speech. Then they're fucked because these banks get to decide what is right and what is wrong about all this shit. So I think that this is a cool thing because it's extremely obvious to me that people want to fight back against censorship. And I'm all for that. I just don't think this is going to do very much, unfortunately.
No, I agree, and that's why I think this will never leave Japan.
Probably not. I mean, like, if you want me to be completely honest,
they may try and extend this outside of Japan, but then you have America, and especially you have Canada and the UK, where they will actively fight this.
No, they will. They will. And Japan might seclude themselves more, unfortunately. The unfortunate truth is that they might just decide to say, fuck this, and then close the gates even more. I mean, like, they've already got a new prime minister that is saying she's going to kick out all the foreigners.
Based, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm not against that, I should say right now.
There is a difference. She's not saying she's going to kick out all the foreigners. She's going to kick out all the illegals. Like the Arabs and the Muslims and the... like... the Indians and stuff, like the people that should not be there to begin with. The people visiting is a different one, but the people who, you know, moved there illegally are the problems.
Yeah.
Because they have a very strict, like, move-in process over there.
They do. It took, like, PewDiePie over a year to get in.
Mm-hmm. So,
Thanks.
I think this will go over very well for Japan. I just think this will not go over very well in controlling countries, like Visa and MasterCard controlled countries.
Oh, no. No. But it's a start.
The only other country that I feel like might contend with this is America. And I don't mean contend with, like, what they're doing here. But the only way that they would be able to get MommaOcco Bank off the ground in America is ironically through Trump. Because I do not believe that our next president will have any care. Because people do remember, as much as like we disagree with like some things that Trump does, he is a businessman. And this is very good for business.
Well, you would hope so.
Yeah. So
you would really hope so.
She was a disciple of Shinzo Abe. Yep. Can't let the Americans censor the world. No, we can't. America will be the #1 enemy of this.
As much as you
I would agree to an extent. We have some states within the U.S. that would actively fight this. Ironically, Arizona, Florida, and Texas are 3 of them. Because what Japan offers, especially in the cases of what Visa and MasterCard are trying to censor, is stuff that's making them practically ban Pornhub.
By the way, speaking of Pornhub, did you see it's been extended to 19 states now?
I saw it was extended. I didn't see how many states.
Yeah, it's up to 19 now.
Bought the earcuffs you recommended me. Good, Magma. I'm using those
See
now,
if
and
I
they're
can
good.
find because Smash JT talked about it.
Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna use the restroom and go get myself something to drink.
Okay. I thought he talked about it. There it is. I'm gonna send this to Temp chat. And in the links chat. While he's gone, I'll read some supas. Thank you, chat, by the way, tonight for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. Girthy Banana for 5. It's hard. I mean, real hard for people to admit they got it so wrong and they can't fathom they got played so bad. They can. Trust me. Trust me. I understand that feeling. I've tried my best to endeavor that that's not the case forever, though. But I do understand when people don't want to be wrong. The problem is, if people hold themselves so stubborn that they can't admit that they're wrong, I have a real problem with those people. And eventually you have to wonder why. And it turns from, are you doing this because you just are stubborn? Or are you doing this because you're malicious? So, that's what you have to ask yourself. I don't know.
My apologies.
I'll probably talk about that more on Wednesday, because I think Wednesday is when I'm going to continue the... Either Wednesday or Thursday is when I'm going to continue reading the doc. Because I still got to get through Silvervale, Aru, Spite, all that. Slide for 2, Dogwave tags. Thank you. Shuya P for 199 tags for Wednesday. Thank you as well. And Mercenary for 5. When it comes to Nintendo, my Spidey sense is tingling. It's usually a bad thing, and it's going off like an air raid siren right now. I guess I'll be terrified then. What a damn concept. I'm not quite sure which concept you're talking about, but there's a lot of things that I would say that are damn concepts for sure. This is good music, by the way. Oh. It's supposed to be an instrumental, though. Anyway, you are free to continue.
Okay.
I need to make a farm.
You know what? Speaking of Nintendo, did you see this? Animal Crossing clone appears on PlayStation Store. The store page states that you can play solo or with friends to build a charming house, grow crops, fish, explore forests, rivers, and beaches, and meet NPC villagers to create unforgettable memories. Like being sued by Nintendo. Ugh.
Wow.
And you all thought Power World was blatant.
Yeah.
Mercenarix21 discovered
No.
Mom has milkers and gave
No.
$5. With my dad, he's maliciously stubborn just because he's German. There's no way around it with him. He basically is right always and you're wrong always.
The industry isn't afraid of Nintendo's lawyers anymore. They really aren't. They haven't been, honestly. But I do think this one will be taken down. I do not think that MiHoYo will be sued by Nintendo, though. Tep, are we gonna have a cyberpunk corporate war? No. No. And also a Harvest Moon Rune Factory clone? Yeah, Nintendo's lawyers are scrambling. Well, here's the thing. They might already have. This came out on the 9th. At least, as far as we know. This is when Pirate Nation talked about it.
You know, this is slightly political, but that might be worth laughing at later.
What?
I sent it in the link.
Oh. What is this?
The words Portland leftist nudists should be enough to tell you. I saw that and I was
Alright
like,
then.
you know what? Maybe Amal would like that.
Alright then. You know what? Since you mentioned movies, we'll talk about this real quick. So Tron came out.
I have
Tron-
talked to my dad who watched it. He told me that it was okay.
So Tron Ares earned 14.3 million in the film's domestic opening day, lower than Morbius.
Didn't the same actor play in both movies?
Yes, Jared Leto.
I'll send you that link.
So, Tron Ares is not doing good.
No, it's not. So here's the problem. Do you care about spoilers?
No.
There is none of the old cast from Legacy. I think that maybe Flynn is in it. Maybe. But the story has nothing to do around the original cast or the family around it. It has everything to do with the Dillinger's kid. And it's like supposed to be some sort of arms race to get the ultimate like program. Allegedly. And so I heard that and I was like, nope to the fuck out. I am not watching that.
That sounds so dumb.
I could be wrong, but like that's
Jeff
what I
Bridges
was
in the
told.
movie?
Oh, is he in the movie? Okay, good.
He's not morbing in this one, guys.
He's not morbing it up.
No.
You know, I really loved it when Tron came and said, "I'm gonna Tron it all up."
Oh.
The Jeff Bridges scene could have been cut. Now that's depressing. Because anything with Jeff Bridges is pretty good in it.
I'm starting to sense a pattern with Leto as an actor. You want to know what other movie that he was in that did not do well? The first Suicide Squad movie.
Oh yeah.
Because he ended up playing the Joker in that movie.
He
And that was
did.
horrible.
Well, so I'm told that he like tries to get into character for anything that he does, and for
he
that
method
movie,
acts.
he did some weird shit to the people that were.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And especially with Tron, because he does method acting, he apparently tried dating an AI for an extended period of time to get into his character's role.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like, but why? Like, I can understand getting into the headspace. I totally get that.
But this is
another level of what the fuck. The first one was bad for more reasons than Jared. I know it was bad for more reasons than Jared. But the point stands is there's a trend with Jared Leto, and it is that he is constantly in bad movies.
yeah.
And I don't know why he keeps being hired.
Because it's his name, you know. I don't know. He looks extremely like out of it in the Tron movie. It's just like
He
I'm
does.
Jared Leto and I'm just standing here.
Yep. Method actors. And look, you know what? I'm not saying all method actors are bad, but Jared Leto does seem to take it to the extreme. Like, there is a bit of a difference between people like Tom Cruise, who will actually do his own stunts. Like, you know all those helicopter scenes in Mission Impossible?
Yeah, he
or
did
like
them
plane all. Or he did them all. It was not a stunt actor. Tom Cruise did those.
From MommaOcco.
Thank you for the 5.
Mercenarix21 sent $5 for more hats. I sailed the high seas and let me tell ya, I wish we got the rumored first script because that sounded better than what I saw. Leto fanfic guest girl boss.
I have not seen the leaked script. Maybe you could like give me some hints of what it could be. But that sounds interesting.
So Elgato did a thing this week. I know I've talked to you about.
Oh yeah. You showed me. That's awesome.
Their Wavecast. So they actually ended up updating it this week.
Mm-hmm.
So Wavecast is actually in their 1.0 version now.
Mm-hmm. It's the
And
first
now-
game? Yes, chat. I know this is the first game.
So you'll see here with how this works. I'm just gonna show this right here. So now it has application and microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, that's
you
actually
can
pretty
actually use this to send your audio, like application audio and microphone audio.
They're
back and
getting
forth.
really close to what GoXLR is. I think they're
Yep.
trying to compete with GoXLR.
Well, the fact that GoXLR is dead, it's not much for competing.
It is dead, but you still have the third-party software that you can use.
And in a world where people, I'm going to be honest, as someone that has dived into the idea of dual PC streaming,
Mm-hmm.
and I got really, really close to being able to get it to work. The problem is the audio.
Uh-huh.
And Elgato even has mentioned audio is the problem with dual PC streaming.
Yeah, well, yes, it is a big problem because like proper channeling is always just going to be the hardest thing, and getting it
Mhm.
to work. So if you can make it work, then it's you're going to have a much easier time, in my personal opinion. So it's nice that they're doing
Absolutely.
that. I forgot, is there a bench in
And
this
you
area?
can. So the way that they describe it in this video is like, oh, you have to have your microphone and your stream deck and all your stuff plugged into your streaming computer. You don't need to.
Yeah.
There is an option to reverse them, so you can still send the audio from your computer to the streaming computer and your microphone audio from your main PC to your streaming PC.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I'm actually not dived into that yet is because this software is $50.
$50? Just like that? It just costs $50.
It just costs $50.
Interesting.
It's not a subscription, and I don't know if it's included already if you already own Elgato's audio software, like Elgato like audio products, like one of their microphones, as an example.
I forgot, is there a bench in this area?
So it's certainly interesting, and this is, I was really waiting for this to kind of be more finalized to be able to do dual PC streaming.
Uh-huh. You've been
because
waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this, yeah. I just need to have the time to sit down and be able to set this up. I think dual PC stream plus the capture card is giga messy. It is. Oh, it absolutely is. I missed started the stream. That's okay, Shambler. You're here now.
Exactly. You existing now is all that matters.
So I don't know. I think this is interesting. I really wish Elgato would do this with more, like how they're charging $50 for this. I wish they would do this for the rest of their software, because I'd like to be able to use their Wavelink software without owning any of their audio hardware.
Uh-huh.
Like, I would love to be able to mess with like my Fine microphone, the one I'm using right now, in their Wavelink software. But no, in order for me to use their Wavelink software, I have to have an audio product from Elgato plugged into my computer. I have their microphone still plugged in, so I can use their Wavelink software.
Uh-huh.
I'm not using it for anything more than it being plugged into my computer, so my computer can recognize that I'm trying to use some of their audio software. And that's it. It's a mess.
Gosh damn it. I've not fought this boss in forever.
So. Oh.
I think it's a good thing that so I heard that, like, I don't know. Yeah. No, yeah. You know what? Never mind.
No. Go ahead.
I heard that, like, they're releasing it for all applications rather than just Elgato. And I'm dead.
Well, yes. And that's definitely where they're charging $50 for it is so you don't have to have their audio equipment.
I think that's
which
nice.
is good. Now I do need to figure out how this functions, because if I can get this to function properly, dual PC streaming is on the menu.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not going to be a major problem
Are you saying
for
you
me
bought
until
it?
we hit.
You own it?
Not yet. But I don't think this is going to be a major problem for me until we hit summertime next year. Because now that we're in the cold seasons, my computer's doing perfectly fine, even on intensive titles.
Mm-hmm. Just open the window. That's your natural coolant.
I have my window open right now. I don't know. I thought this was interesting. We should, worth talking about.
I mean, I agree. I 100% agree.
So if anyone is into dual PC streaming, but you don't want to go through the necessary like cabling and stuff, there you go. At least in the audio side of things, which is really what this is.
I think it's pretty
on
decent,
another
though.
note, Steam. Oh, hold on. Steam actually hit a higher user count today.
Okay.
Steam had an all-time peak today of 41,621,715 users.
Quite a lot.
That's a lot of users. That's a lot of users.
That, yeah. Wow. Looking to see if the OG DOS version was worth it. DOS version of what?
Elder Scrolls Daggerfall
Oh. Have fun.
is an old game.
You need to finish Hollow Knight.
He's streaming Hollow Knight, Akko.
Stream more Hollow Knight.
Okay, here, we'll talk about this. Why are you going to that one? Stop. Thank you. So we got rumors about the PlayStation 6 already.
Already? What does it even look like?
We don't know. But the rumors state that it is apparently locked in internally for a 2027 release.
Okay. Wait, 27? So we still got about 2 years left.
Yep. Well, and we don't know when 27. If I had to guess when in 27, I'm going to guess Q4 27.
Okay.
Because they do like releasing in the holiday season. So this is interesting. Some of the internal rumors, and I didn't post about these other ones because I didn't find them. At least what I was thinking about adding to the docket.
Uh-huh.
But one of the rumors is that AMD is working with PlayStation to be able to get their internal GPU on the PS6 to be higher than a 5090.
Okay.
Which is a little intense considering AMD has said they're not looking to compete with NVIDIA.
No. I mean, here's the thing. It's really hard to compete with NVIDIA when their whole thing right now is just AI. And I don't think AMD is looking to do that. I think they're just looking to do their own thing.
They're definitely doing some AI stuff, but...
Yeah, but they're not going to do the whole... They're not going to
go the route that NVIDIA is going with it. At least right now. Ugh. Hold on, wait. What's going with Nicholson and Hamill? Oh, you're talking about Joker. Okay. Because we were talking about Leto. Can they wait at least until 2030 to release the PS6? No. Because I want to remind you all that the PS5 came out in 2020. Meaning in 2027, it'll be 7 years.
There we go.
How's that for feeling old already? The PS5 is already that old.
And there's
Still
nothing
not
to play
one,
on it.
You know,
Literally.
away from average consumers to corporate contracts? Yep.
I mean, if there's more money in it, do it.
Exactly. You know what? Fair. But there's a reason I did move to AMD as far as my primary computer. I feel old since the PS4 launched. The PS4 launched in... Oh, God, when... Hold on.
There we go. It's been a while since...
The PS4 came out in 2013.
Was it really 2013 when that happened? Seriously?
When the PS4 came out? Yeah.
Wow. It's not... It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
No, and the PS4 still doesn't even feel old. It still runs games fantastic.
Well, what did the PS4 have?
You know what? Here, let me pull that up.
I mean, I highly doubt. Was it Nvidia that they had, or did they have their own thing?
The PS4, I think it was their own thing for the.
Genshin's great to play on the PS5. Listen, if you have like over 200 gigabytes, you could play that on your phone.
7 Days to Die came out. Oh, to be fair, I think that actually they canceled that version. Maybe.
Where am I going?
No.
Here?
At least with the 1.0, they might have canceled that.
Mm-hmm.
But it got stuff like the Final Fantasy VII remaster or remake, the first one. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 14. The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 1 remaster, the first remaster.
I forgot just how
The
much money
PS4
this
has
game gives
gotten
you.
a lot of stuff.
It has, compared to the PS5, which basically got nothing.
Oh yeah, the PS4 got Bloodborne.
Oh, right.
The PS4 got Bloodborne. Days Gone was a PS4 exclusive. Yep. The first Spider-Man Insomniac game was a PS4 exclusive until it came to PC and then the PS5. Yeah, the PS4 is still a hell of a system. It's definitely been abandoned by some people or by some companies. Oh my god, did the PS4 get Isaac Repentance?
I mean, like, all systems got that, so I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. Final Fantasy VII Remake used to be a PS exclusive. Yes. So when the remake series was announced, it was still on I think it was still early PS4.
Was it early? Yeah,
And
no,
then
yeah, it was early PS4, and now it's only on the PS5, and I don't think you can get it.
Remake came out on the PS4.
No, what I'm.
And then they added
Go ahead.
And then they added a PS5 special edition with a Yuffie story that led into Rebirth, which is a PS5 exclusive for like a year, actually. And then it came to PC.
That's a decent money farm.
And I think Square has actually now said that the next remake game is actually, they have actually done something about the contract from Sony, and it's just going to be multi-platform when it comes out.
Okay.
Which is good, because Square did say they were going to go multi-platform for all those games, and we knew they were going to, but we weren't sure how existing contracts were gonna, like, mess with that. But Square might deem it okay to just drop contracts, like, even if it means paying off contracts, to make sure that they have their multi-platform, because multi-platform is what's going to save them. But yeah, PS4 had Bloodborne, and it had Dark Souls 3. It wasn't a remake, or not remake, exclusive, but it had Dark Souls 3. I think Elden Ring came out on the PS3 as well.
No, it was PS4. I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah.
No. I mean PS4.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I know it came out to PS5. Brain. Did it come out to PS4? Yes. Elden Ring did come out to PS4. Cyberpunk came to PS4.
How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great.
Fuck, I need to go back for that little guy.
Oh yeah, I don't know. The fact that we're getting close to the PS6, is interesting.
It is.
Like, I don't know. I still won't buy one, but it's interesting. What's stronger, a PS4 or an Xbox Series S? PS4.
Yeah, but like, again, you have to weigh the consequences of whether or not it's worth it to get a PS4 or just another a damn computer at this point.
Well, okay, PS4 is actually a worthy console. PS5 is.
Oh, sorry. If we're talking about a PS4, sure, I'm fine saying like a PS4 is okay. But like,
Yeah.
if you want a PS5, just get a fucking computer at this
And
point. Oh,
I'm
you won't
not
be.
even
You'll be
gonna,
missing
like-
Bloodborne. That's it.
Well, maybe not so much anymore because they have the emulator. that
This is
plays
true
Bloodborne.
at 60 FPS.
But that's the thing is that's an emulation thing. It's not officially on PC.
Yay.
Imagine if it was though. Oh my god.
Imagine. We can only hope and pray,
Imagine.
chat.
I'm not gonna say it's impossible. It's just incredibly unlikely that it will ever happen. It'll happen as the oh shit button when Sony's not doing good.
I mean, they haven't been doing good for a little while now.
No, but they've been doing well enough that, like, let's put it this way: releasing Bloodborne on PC would be the Sony equivalent of Sony is as bad as Bungie is right now, where their player numbers are actually lower than they were for Curse of Osiris. I guess we'll talk about that next. Players right now in Destiny 2 on PC, 14,320.
Is that their lowest?
That is their lowest.
Damn.
It is lower now than it has ever been.
Compare that
Back
to.
during Curse of Osiris, they actually talked about closing, like shuttering their doors because of how bad it was.
Yeah. Here's my question. Take a look at what was it? Brain doesn't want to work. First Descendant. What is First Descendant pulling right now? Oh,
4,000.
well,
It's not doing good. Admittedly, I would not be overly surprised if First Descendant ended up shuttering their doors.
they've been throwing out a lot of stuff, which yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like maybe, but by the same token, I don't know because First Descendant seems to be doing well enough to like have that much attention put into it. Like they keep releasing
Yeah.
new shit. I just don't know
I've heard
if
rumors that-
that's good enough.
No, yeah. I've heard rumors that Miyazaki loves original Bloodborne. He's busy right now and doesn't want to give remat. So, it's kind of that, but it's also kind of not that.
It's Sony. It's always been Sony, in my personal opinion.
It's always been Sony. There are rumors that Sony wants to do a remake or a remaster.
He
but-
doesn't.
No, he does, but that rumor is kind of founded where he wants to do it. He's waiting on Sony to call him, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So, really, the big problem with Bloodborne right now is not FromSoft, because if it was FromSoft, I doubt they'd be doing Duskbloods, which is, it feels like a spiritual successor. To,
Oh no, it 100% is a spiritual successor. I don't
Bloodborne.
think there's any other way you can kind of point at it. Which is why a lot of people are probably pissed off because it
Yeah.
looks a lot like a spiritual successor.
Miyazaki loves the style of Bloodborne, and he has come on record saying multiple times that he loves Bloodborne, but it's a Sony product, and he cannot touch it without Sony being like, "Hey, let's do a thing."
Yeah.
So, I don't know why they haven't tried creating a new kind of like dark gothic game like that for their own company, or even like under Bandai. Because Bandai just seems to let FromSoft do whatever they want. But
God only
Sony
knows, honestly.
and Nintendo. Because Sony actually has 2 FromSoft games in their library. Demon's Souls and Bloodborne.
That's right, they do have Demon's Souls. I forgot about that.
Demon's Souls is actually still an exclusive to PS5. You cannot play it on PC.
Is that a remake or
It is a remake. Yes.
Okay.
So the original Demon's Souls is a PS3 game. And then it got
Okay.
remade by a different company, not by FromSoft, but by a different company for the PS5.
Okay.
It still carries the soul of what Demon's Souls was, so it's actually a fairly faithful remake. But yeah, that means Sony is practically holding hostage 2 FromSoft games.
That's sad, honestly.
And Nintendo is about to hold another one hostage.
Oh, what does Nintendo have?
Duskbloods.
Well, we'll see. I mean, they said it's
That
not going to
one
be
is-
exclusive forever, so.
They have not confirmed it will be exclusive forever, though. It may be.
Okay, so
Because Nintendo paid for it.
Right. Right. I don't know. I feel like
Nintendo
it's like,
was the one that's Nintendo was the ones who approached FromSoft about Duskbloods.
Mm-hmm.
So Nintendo did pay for it. I think it is licensed by FromSoft. Maybe that was in their clause, but
Duskbloods feels like not Miyazaki's game. What do you mean?
No, it is very much a Miyazaki game. Miyazaki has come out several times and said that he's been inspired by stuff like Escape from Tarkov, and he's
Oh,
wanted
that's
to do
right.
a PvP
I forgot
game.
that it's inspired by Tarkov.
I'm willing to give FromSoft the benefit of the doubt because I'm willing to I think the more FromSoft experiments, the more that they are allowed kind of like the freedom to like, okay, we tried a thing, it didn't work out, but now that we know it didn't work out, or we tried a thing, it didn't get a very good response. It got a decent response, but not enough for us to do it again. But what if we tried it again, but refined it in a different manner? You know?
No, yeah, I know
So-
what you mean.
Trying FromSoft trying stuff like Night Rain and Duskbloods. I'm very down for this because Duskbloods is PvP. PvP has been a big part of FromSoft for several years.
Yes.
At least, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, stuff like that. And maybe having a PvP exclusive game or a PvP focused game like this, it can allow them to refine the PvP of their games.
Mm-hmm.
Again, let FromSoft kind of like
I will let him cook. You should let him cook.
let them cook.
That is
'Cause-
disgusting.
Like, people were concerned about Night Rain, and Night Rain is fantastic. I have no reason to believe that Duskbloods won't also be fantastic. It will probably have its own quirks people don't like, but
I think that I'm holding my breath on what to say until it comes
it
out.
comes out. No, yeah.
Isn't it
And
only
we don't-
Switch 2 though?
It is only Switch 2.
Yeah, I mean it's like it doesn't matter if I want to play it or not.
It was going to be one of those games that would have convinced me to buy it, but the more I hear about it, I'm like, this is interesting, but I'm probably not going to buy a Switch 2 for it.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of those games, like, if it stayed on Switch 2 and then end up buying an eventual Switch 2, I'd probably pick up. But it's not going to be a game that I buy a Switch 2 for.
No, there would need to be a lot of titles to convince me of the need for a Switch 2.
Yep. I guess on the note of FromSoft, do you remember hearing about Elden Ring at Gamescom?
Today? Or like
Well,
recently?
No, back when Gamescom happened, because Elden Ring is coming to Switch 2, right?
Yes, eventually.
So during the Gamescom preview for the game, it was actually running in handheld mode at a lower than 30 FPS,
Really?
which is really bad. It was so bad that Bandai Namco was actually forbidding people from recording it at the event.
Oh. They just didn't want people to see how bad it was.
How bad it was, yes.
Oh.
In fact, I spent about an hour the day, because I'm playing this footage right here where he's playing Elden Ring on Switch 2. I actually spent a while the other day trying to find the Gamescom footage to compare it with this, and I literally could not find any.
Uh-huh.
Was that 2021 Gamescom? No, that was 2025
Oh.
Gamescom.
I see what you want me to do here. I get you. That's a nice little...
Even if Night Rain and Duskbloods isn't for me, it's good for experimentation for future games. Exactly. And that's why I'm very okay with FromSoft doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It is not to say that I wouldn't personally enjoy Duskbloods. I think I would, but it's a Switch 2 exclusive and it's PvP. It's not quite my cup of tea. But do I think FromSoft has the technical know-how to make a competent game? Absolutely. They've yet to prove us wrong otherwise. But yeah, Elden Ring is coming to Switch 2. They ended up delaying it because of how bad it was running on Switch 2 during Gamescom and the overall response from it there. But now, PAX Australia happened, and we got footage of it from there, and it runs at a consistent 1080p 60, or 1080p 30, I think, in handheld, and 1080p 60 in docked, which is good. So, Elden Ring is probably back on the menu, maybe before the end of the year.
We'll see.
What we do know about this version of Elden Ring is that it will be getting new content. As far as we're aware, it's just skins and new classes and character creation. And by skins, I mean for like Torrent and like other horse skins, or maybe new armor sets, stuff like that. But I think FromSoft has confirmed that content is also coming to other platforms. It's just, it'll be natively in the Switch 2 package. Like, if you were to buy the Switch 2 version, it's just there.
Uh-huh.
But we don't know if it's going to be like a paid DLC or a free update to the other platforms. I will probably buy it if it's a paid DLC, because I'm happy giving FromSoft money.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. But no, 30 FPS is sucky in handheld, but for a game as big as Elden Ring, and I want to give people a reminder, this also includes Shadow of the Erdtree, which was a graphical improvement from the base game. And you also do need to realize that Elden Ring natively cannot go past 60 FPS. Without modding, anyway. The built-in highest frame rate Elden Ring can go is 60 FPS. So down to 30 in handheld is not that bad. Would I want to play it that way? No. But
I mean,
it is.
Here's the problem. Handhelds are cool, but like rarely have like high caliber games worked well.
Yeah.
Like it's just gonna get to the point where you have to get something bigger and bigger and bigger. Like the Steam Deck is really nice, but I don't know.
No, absolutely. And I think people at this point are waiting for Valve to announce the next Steam Deck, which I don't think is happening until at least 27. Maybe even 28. Because Valve has already come out and said several times that they're waiting for a significant jump in hardware, because they don't want to be like companies like Asus or Lenovo or even the Aya Neo, where they just release a new system like every few months and no drastic changes, but still charging out the ass for it.
Right.
They want to make a significant leap in technology to justify a new version, which is commendable. I do appreciate that, Valve.
Damn it.
But yeah, I don't know. I just
damage
figured that'd be nice to bring up.
It would. It
now-
is. Well, again, it's just one of the things we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. 30 FPS is pretty bad, though. Not gonna lie. Games have to run at least at natively 60 these days in order to be enjoyed by the majority of people. If you're not running at 60, most people aren't gonna enjoy your game or even buy it. Honestly.
No, absolutely. And I do want to point out that Nintendo only has 2 cartridge options for the Switch 2, which is the game key card and 64 gigabytes.
Okay, I will be right
So-
back. Give me 2 seconds.
Some people have actually said that the Switch 2 version of Elden Ring is on the game key card, which is a shame, which means I would not buy it there. But I am glad that Nintendo players are finally going to be able to experience Elden Ring.
Okay, my apologies about that.
The reason I never bought Elden Ring is I can't reach 60 and it's a controller game. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Did you hear the bit where I said this is probably a game keycard game?
Oh, is it a keycard game? My apologies. I'm just like 2 seconds behind right now.
Oh, you're fine. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, but we did talk about it a couple weeks ago, where Nintendo only has 2 cartridge options, where one is a 64 gig version and one is the game keycard version. And some people have speculated that the Elden Ring will be a game keycard.
That's interesting.
Because Elden Ring right now, I'm going to look at it on my account because it's not installed. And I want to add context that I do have all the DLC available for it. It is 67.21 gig. So they could probably squeeze it down to below 64 gig, but then you consider maybe updates. And it might be better just to do game keycard. Oh, is it confirmed game keycard? It's still disappointing, and I'm frustrated Nintendo did that. But as I was saying, like, I'm at least glad that people on Nintendo systems are finally going to be able to experience Elden Ring. But yeah, no, chat's right. If Cyberpunk can do it without the game keycard, this should be able to. But I think also Nintendo charges more for, like, these companies more to do the full cartridges and not the game keycards. So they're basically trying to manipulate developers into doing the game keycard because it saves them money.
Yeah. I understand why they do it, but at that point you should just not make a console with a key card that comes in it to begin with. You should just release, like, I mean, like, even though I hate PS5,
just put a fucking code in the box and input the code into the eShop.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that though, because I like to be able to own the game that I put in there, and if it's a key cartridge, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
So I don't know, man.
It cuts off.
Wait, what? Sorry, I looked away for a moment. What cuts off?
So, do you see the video where he's fighting Margit?
Yes.
Look at, like, how he's fighting Margit, and this is at PAX Australia, but he's mid-fight with Margit, and the game just flashes. Should be here.
What the fuck? It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Code of the box sucks. It does suck, but at least at that point, like, I can at least re-download it from my account. It's in my account. Elden Ring on Switch 2 at PAX Australia, much better than the Gamescom build, 1080p 30. Judge performance yourself from the video. I really can't handle the shoulder buttons on Switch, but that's just me. Switch owners will be fine. Yeah, no, and that's absolutely the case. Is like, I think if people are used to this on a Switch, they'll be fine. But if you're used to a proper 60 FPS playthrough, like if you, like, you're used to the Steam Deck, you're gonna have problems with this.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
What?
So I was talking to Nianis, and you know Justin Trudeau is now dating Katy Perry. I thought he was married.
I did not know that. I thought he was too.
I made a joke because he is black. He used to do blackface.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, does that make her black? And she's like, not if she's the one using the strap on.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
He got divorced? Oh, that's depressing. Thank you for the super sticker, Daryl. I appreciate that. Oh, fuck. That's depressing, man. Oh.
I guess.
Anyways, just got home.
We'll talk about the big thing tonight because I'm sure people are showing up to see the big thing. We'll talk about Discord.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about Discord.
So, update on a security incident involving third-party customer service. This was updated on October 9th. TLDR, Discord recently discovered an incident where an unauthorized party compromised one of our third-party vendors. This was not a breach of Discord, but rather a breach of a third-party service provider, 5CA, that we use to support our customer service efforts. This incident impacted a limited number of users who had communicated with our customer support or trust and safety teams. Of the accounts impacted globally, we have identified approximately 70,000 users that may have had government ID photos exposed, which our vendor used to review age-related appeals. No messages or activities were accessed beyond what users may have discussed with customer support or trust and safety agents. We immediately revoked the customer support provider's access to our ticketing system and continue to investigate this matter. We are working closely with law enforcement to investigate this matter. We are in the process of emailing the users impacted. At Discord, protecting the privacy and security of our users is top priority. That's why it's important to us that we're transparent with them about events that impact their personal information. Recently, we discovered an incident where an unauthorized party compromised one of Discord's third-party customer support providers or customer service providers. The unauthorized party then gained access to information from a limited number of users who had contacted Discord through our customer support and or trust and safety teams. As soon as we became aware of this attack, we took immediate steps to address the situation. This included revoking the customer support provider's access to our ticketing system, launching an internal investigation, engaging a leading computer forensics firm to support our investigation and remediation efforts, and engaging law enforcement. We are in the process of contacting impacted users. If you are impacted, you will receive an email from this email address. We will not contact you about this incident via phone. Official Discord or communication channels are limited to emails from this email address. What happened? An unauthorized party targeted our third-party Discord or customer support services to access user data with a view to extort a financial ransom from Discord. What data was involved? The data that may have been impacted was related to our customer service system. This may include name, Discord username, email, and other contact details if provided to Discord customer support. Limited billing information such as payment type, the last 4 digits of your credit card, and purchase history if associated with your account. IP addresses, messages with our customer support agents, our customer service agents, limited corporate data, training materials, internal presentations. The unauthorized party also gained access to a small number of government ID images. If your ID may have been accessed, that will be specified in the email you receive.
You know what's crazy? I got this email, but I've never given them my ID before, so I don't know why I got this email. And still.
Oh, don't worry. We'll go into that.
Because like I'm sure there's more ways in which like the private information, because like here's the thing, I recently asked for my DMs, so I did have a ticket open, but I didn't like I didn't like specifically fucking give my ID basically, so I'm not quite sure why they decided to give me this email.
Oh, hi Mianis.
Yes, hello. Welcome. I told her I was dying live because I read her tweet. Okay, sir, can you stop slinging the dung? I feel like you're Hassan right now.
Hey, what data was not involved? Full credit card numbers or CCV codes, messages or activity on Discord beyond what users may have discussed with customer support, passwords or authentication data. What are we doing about this?
At least they didn't give away that shit.
Discord has and will continue to take all appropriate steps in response to this situation. As standard, we will continue to frequently audit our third-party systems to ensure they meet our security and privacy standards. In addition, we have notified relevant data protection authorities, proactively engaged with law enforcement to investigate this attack, reviewed our threat detection systems and security controls for third-party support providers, and taking our next steps. Looking ahead, we recommend impacted users stay alert when receiving messages or other communication that may seem suspicious. We have service agents on hand to answer questions and provide additional support. We take our responsibility to protect your personal data seriously and understand the inconvenience and concern this may cause. Okay, so on the surface, it doesn't look anywhere near as bad as it sounds.
No.
It's bad, but on the surface, it doesn't sound like that. Okay. With that in mind, let's go into the big one here. Hackers claim Discord breach exposed data of 5.5 million users. Pretty big change from the 70,000 Discord is saying.
I feel like Discord needs to be sued for how much they just fucking lied.
And now this is from Bleeping Computer.
Because they
Discord
fucking lied so hard. I hate that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Discord says they will not be paying threat actors who claim to have stolen the data of 5.5 million unique users from the company's Zendesk support system instance, including government IDs and partial payment information for some people. The company is also pushing back on claims that 2.1 million photos of government IDs were disclosed in the breach, stating that approximately 70,000 users had their government IDs exposed. While the attackers claim the breach occurred through Discord's Zendesk support instance, the company has not confirmed this and only described it as involving a third-party service used for customer support. First, as stated in our blog post, this was not a breach of Discord, but rather a third-party service we use to support our customer support efforts. Discord told Bleeping Computer in a statement.
Yeah.
Second, the numbers being shared are incorrect and part of an attempt to extort a payment from Discord. Of the accounts impacted globally, we have identified approximately 70,000 users that may have had government IDs photos exposed.
Sounds like way more than 70,000.
Which our vendor used to review age-related appeals.
Yeah, so for those that don't know, and hopefully you aren't one of the individuals impacted by this. If you are, I am very sorry to say, but your ID might have been leaked to the internet because you're a Brit Bong, unfortunately. Like, Discord just, like... And by the way, if anybody ever says, oh, why do you care so much about anonymity and your information being in these places, this is why. This is why, yeah. All right? Like, 110%. This is why, and this is why I will never... ever be satisfied with this kind of shit, you know? I'm just like so appalled that like okay, so here's the thing that upsets me the most is that it happened as quick as it did. Oh, just can't go through these guys. Okay. It happened so fast after all this shit started, and it's because I knew for a fact this was going to happen because the moment that services started implementing in this, they became a vector for attack. So I just knew it was going to happen. I knew it. So I'm not surprised in the least bit that we have a massive breach on this big of a scale where over 1 million people's stuff was like breached like that. It's just, I'm not surprised, honestly.
We'll get into that as soon as we're done Magma. Oh boy. Third, we will not reward those responsible for their illegal actions.
Sounds like that was a bad idea.
Yeah. In a conversation with the hackers, Bleeping Computer was told that Discord is not being transparent about the severity of the breach, stating they stole 1.6 terabytes of data from the company's Zendesk instance. According to the threat actor, they gained access to Discord's Zendesk instance for 58 hours beginning on September 20th, 2025. However, the attackers say the breach did not stem from a vulnerability or breach of Zendesk, but rather from a compromised account belonging to a support agent employed through an outsourced business processing outsourcing provider used by Discord. Damn Indians, anyway.
Indeed. Indeed.
As many companies have outsourced their support and IT help desk to be PBOs, they have become a popular target for attackers to gain access to downstream customer environments. The hackers allege that Discord's internal Zendesk instance gave them access to a support application known as Zembar that allowed them to perform various support-related tasks, such as disabling multi-factor authentication and looking at users' phone numbers and email addresses. Using using access to Discord's support platform, the attackers claim to have stolen 1.6 terabytes of data, including around 1.5 terabytes of ticket attachments and over 100 gigabytes of ticket transcripts. The hackers say this consisted of roughly 8.4 million tickets affecting 5.5 million unique users, and that is around 580,000 users contained some sort of payment information. The threat actors themselves acknowledged to Bleeping Computer that they are unsure about how many government IDs were stolen, but they believe it is more than 70,000, as they say they were approximately 521,000 age verification tickets. That's a lot more than 70,000, Discord.
Just a little bit.
It's a little bit. The threat actors also shared a sample of the stolen user data, which can include a wider variety of information, including email addresses, Discord usernames and IDs, phone numbers, partial payment information, date of birth, multi-factor authentication related information, suspicious level activities, and other internal information. The payment information for some users was allegedly retrievable through Zendesk integrations with Discord's internal systems. These integrations reportedly allowed the attackers to perform millions of API queries to Discord's internal database via the Zendesk platform and retrieve further information. Bleeping Computer could not independently verify the hackers' claims or the authenticity of the provided data samples. The hacker said the group demanded $5 million in ransom, later reducing it to $3.5 million, and engaged in private negotiations with Discord between September 25th and October 2nd. After Discord ceased communications and released a public statement about the incident, the attackers said they were extremely angry and planned to leak the data publicly if an extortion demand is not paid.
Yeah, I'm not
Bleeping
surprised.
Computer contacted Discord with additional questions about these claims, including why they retained government IDs after completing age verification, but did not receive answers beyond the above statement.
I wonder why. I wonder why. You remember, chat, these people said, we don't retain this shit. We don't retain this after a long period of time. And it sounds like that's not the case.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this whatsoever. Again, I will never give my ID. I will never consent to a digital ID. Like, all this shit is just like, this is disgusting to me. And again, I called this. I knew it was going to happen. And it happened again so
MommaOcco.
quickly. That's
Lisa,
terrifying.
$5 for more hats.
Thank you for the 5. Just the 5. Appreciate it. Just the tip.
Threat actors bribed a low-paid Discord PBO employee in Southeast Asia for internal access, offering $500 to verify employment and thousands more for credentials, exploiting the employee's $5 an hour wage in a region where such sums are life-changing. Just got a response saying, so because Discord didn't want to pay an American $15 an hour, they lost the identities and private data of millions of people.
It was
caused tens of millions in
$15 an
damages,
hour.
identity theft fraud, etc.
Oh.
Also, they could save a measly $10 an hour with foreign slave labor.
Again, I am only here because I have nowhere else to go. If Discord was removable, I would have done it by now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Chat, you want to go to TeamSpeak?
Well, you can't go to Gilded anymore. Gilded is gone.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterings based platform Gilded that was sold to
No, it was made by Roblox.
Oh, was it sold? Oh, it wasn't sold. It was made. Oh, okay.
It was made by Roblox, and they shut it down
That's funny.
because no one used it because Discord existed.
That's fair. Make your services free. My life is yours. Discord is essential. It is essential, but they're gonna kill themselves. They're gonna.
Well, that's what I've been saying though. Is Discord is too big to die. The only thing that will kill Discord is Discord itself.
That's what you
Discord
say
is
about
having
Bungie, though.
Am I wrong?
You're not
It's what
wrong. I
happened
just
to
think it's
Twitter.
funny.
Twitter, you know, the only thing that was going to hurt Twitter was Twitter themselves, and the only reason they got fixed is because Elon bought Twitter. Nothing will change about Discord unless someone buys them, and by that I mean someone like Elon.
I don't think Elon is gonna do that.
I don't think Elon's going to either, but the point stands is someone like him.
Okay, fair.
Someone with a similar mindset of him.
Uh-huh.
What about Telegram? Telegram gets hacked way too often. No.
Yeah, I don't trust Telegram that much. Where's my shade?
People give Twitter a ton of crap, but it was way worse before Elon. It was a ton worse before Elon.
There you are.
And here's what's sad about this Discord thing. So apparently there were 2 emails.
Okay.
The first email says, "Hello, we're reaching out to you because of a recent security incident on September 20th involving your personal data. Specifically, an unauthorized party gained limited access to a third-party customer service system used by Discord. We have confirmed that some of your personal data associated with your contact with our customer support or trust and safety teams was exposed in this incident. This may include," and it is the same, there's like username, email, contact information, payment information, payment type, last 4 digits, IP addresses, messages to customer support. Doesn't include full credit card, physical address, stuff like that. The second email: "Hello, we're reaching out to you because of this recent security incident on September 20th involving your personal data. Specifically, an unauthorized party gained limited access to a third-party customer service system used by Discord. We have confirmed that some of your personal data associated with your contact with our customer support or trust and safety teams were exposed in this incident. This may include your name, user or Discord username, email, other contact details, limited payment information, payment type, 4 digits of your credit card, purchase history, IP addresses, messages and attachments, and a photo of your government-issued ID." So, what the difference here is the first email does not mention the government ID. The second one does.
Right. I'm pretty sure I got one of them. Don't know which one.
Did Temp explain how they got hacked yet? No. Thank you, Festiva, for reminding me. I need to go through our DMs. Festiva DM me about the Discord thing.
Okay.
I gotta find it. Festiva, can you send that to me again? Just so it's relevant. Or not relevant, but it's like it's...
He DMs a lot. He finds a lot of information, so he's useful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. We did talk about how they outsourced a bunch of employees. Yes. Yeah, we talked about that. They literally bribed foreign employees.
Bribed foreign employees?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad.
They bribed a bunch of outsourced Discord employees from Southeast Asia $500 to get access to their Discord.
$500 is all it takes.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad. I'm gonna be real with you.
It really is sad.
Jeez.
So, chat, the best thing I can recommend is 1, don't give Discord any payment information. 2, if I would change your passwords.
Yeah, I changed my password when I found out this happened.
Indians are cheap after all. Yeah.
Well, they were Asian, weren't they?
Yes.
Hey, Indians aren't Asian. How do I get over there?
But Almost correct. Indians are cheap.
There must be some platforming.
They wanted to switch to that bad. Damn. Oh no.
Oh, that's mean.
I guess on the note of hacking, for the people who were not here for the Discord stuff but wanted to hear about the Nintendo stuff, Nintendo breached by notorious hacker group. It's claimed.
I was waiting for you to say 4chan is the notorious hacker group.
In recent hours, it has been claimed that Nintendo has been breached by Crimson Collective, a notorious hacker group that most recently claimed responsibility for an attack on Red Hat, breaching the prolific technology firm and stealing 570 gigabytes of data. The group has been tracked for the last couple of months, and it has now been claimed they have breached Nintendo.
Okay, what part of Nintendo?
In a post on social media, a screenshot uploaded by Crimson Collective seems to show a repository of Nintendo folders, but the legitimacy of the breach has not yet been addressed. On social media, an image has surfaced allegedly coming from Crimson Collective hackers group that shows a library of Nintendo folders. At face value, these folders contain information regarding new games, development assets, production admin files, and backups. It was mentioned by Hackmaniac on socials that hackrist.io has been tracking the perpetrated breach, and in comment accompanying the screenshots, Crimson Collective wrote, who said we did not have Nintendo's topics files. Nintendo has suffered from several key breaches historically, including a massive leak that circulated between 2018 and 2020, and saw source codes for classic games emerge online. In 2020, a Nintendo Network ID breach occurred, impacting more than 300,000 users. We've reached out to Nintendo for comment, but at present, it's worth taking this with a pinch of salt. We'll know soon if this is a legitimate breach. If it is, fans are now concerned that a mass wave of Nintendo's unannounced projects could be cast into the open without warning.
I don't care.
I don't care. They've... I'm sorry, like, Nintendo kind of shat in their own bed and they need to lie in it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't care that much. What the fuck do I forgot how to get up there. Oh, lovely.
How about this wasn't in our docket, but I really, really, really want to talk about it.
Okay.
Have you seen the recent Space King thing?
I have not seen it, no.
Okay. We are going to watch this. This is only 3 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on a moment. Let me...
Chat, this is wonderful. We are gonna play audio for this because this is funny.
And it shouldn't get claimed. Is this from the whole thing, or is it just like
this is the whole thing? So people have been posting a very specific clip. We're gonna watch the whole thing.
So is this part of the third one, or is this like okay? So this is custom for this is its own thing.
This is custom. It is still Flash skits.
Yeah.
It is a skit. It's a giant merch skit. But it's funny because it kind of goes into how Games Workshop really has been pushing female custodies.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of people came out and said, oh, they were making fun of the people who make fun of the people were coming out and saying that they were making fun of the people that were trying to bash on the femme custodies. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is kind of just like a response to that.
No, absolutely.
Go ahead.
All right.
Thank you for your cooperation during the global check at the door. We must remain vigilant and ensure the icky oxygen thieves known as girls don't infiltrate and ruin our hallowed spaces. Which brings me to the topic of today's sermon, the class of sub-hominids known as females. Females, or girls, have a few distinct physiological differences from real humans. Firstly, no skin sacs for globule insertion, proving that Space King made them inferior on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
Secondly, they contain a pressurized nutrient reactor.
I just noticed this. Notice how she's pregnant and smoking. No. Is there two of these, or is it just this one? Because I know this is the full thing.
inside their stomachs that can grow new humans. How do the new humans get there, you ask? Well, I don't know.
Oh, he's gay.
Now,
Isn't this the one that was gay?
Ironically, people have joked that Hate Monger is very much gay.
Yeah. He doesn't sound gay.
And they've made jokes around how, like, oh, he's not gay. The information that he is gay is just because one of his other squad members uses his computer.
give us these creatures instead of endless boys.
Thank you, user, for the
It's
follow.
simple. To tempt us from his path as a test, which is why they have these boobies. Boobies are evil. We mustn't look at boobies. Boobies would take Space King and remake it into their image if given the chance. How would they destroy Space King, Hate Monger? Excellent question, Hate Mace. The same way they
I love how his
destroy
mace has its own
everything.
character.
Commas. This is how much, on average, females spend versus males. Is it any wonder that the greedy money grubbers in charge distort things you
Oh my
love
God.
to cater to them? Which is why we must sell untold lunchboxes and garments.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that make
It's just an
us
ad.
the greedy money grubbers? Yes, Hate Mace, but for a good cause. Space King. Brothers, if you wish to be the first line of defense against the ruination of things you hold sacred, then support the survival of things like Space King, so that our crusade may continue. You're not canon. Be positive. Very limited time only.
Oh, that's tempting.
In this
I know.
I
it
love
really
the
is.
censored item.
episodes of Space
I wonder if it's just boobies.
Oh, I love it. It's just so good. We love Space King.
Yeah, I still need to watch number 3.
Oh my god. Oh, no, it's a condom. Oh, is it a condom?
Is it
Oh, no.
really?
Well, I
Because
think this is a
Space King
lighter
practices safe sex.
right here. Oh my god. So yeah, that was the new thing from Flash Kits
That's
for Space
amazing.
King. And oh my god, it has people like it's really made the woke Warhammer community very upset.
I can believe it.
Because the woke Warhammer community really wants female Space Marines and female Custodes.
Mhm.
And guess what? The actual people want. Not that.
Not that, you know. How the fuck do I get to... I forgot how to get to Cornifer.
What is that in the middle? That's a cup. This is a cup. We don't. I think this is just a figure of Space King. I think it's a lighter, and some people are saying it's a condom, and then we have shirts and stuff.
Beautiful. I do love their portrayal of Warhammer is honestly the best.
I will be totally honest. I would love for Flash Kits to like imagine a Space King like minis.
And then release them as STLs so that we don't have to like
Well, I think they should do STLs and actual minis. Like if people don't want to have to print them and just want them, they could just buy the minis. But
Yeah.
if people want to do STLs, they could. I think that'd be cool. And
I
it'd probably
agree.
be popular.
it would be cool. It would
I got the t-shirt
definitely
and
be
lunchbox.
very
Can't
cool.
wait to have it. Again, how much are they? Hold on. Let's look at their website.
I'm not. I can't. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to
I know, but I'm curious.
lower my spending habits.
$150. Oh, that's the censored item.
I've seen that. No, you know what? I've seen that. How the fuck do I get to Cornifer? Never mind. Yeah, I
Oh.
can't justify that.
No, I can't either. And that's a figure, yeah, and that's a cup, and
Alright,
that's
I'll have to
a
go back
lighter.
later.
Oh, lighter component not included. Oh, so is that like a case or like a cover? I don't know. That's cool. They only have 3 things. They have the shirt, they have the hoodie, and they have the lunchbox. All expensive. I think Hate Monger is kind of gay. Hate Monger probably is very much gay. Okay. So because we talked about the Discord and Nintendo hack, and then we did something funny with Space King, let's go back into something depressing.
Oh, do you really?
Yes. Thank you, Magma, for sending this to me. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy tipped a streamer $100 on
so
air instead
depressing.
of gifting 20 subs. He said it's better because Twitch doesn't take a cut.
I really have to wonder why he's being because on its face this is just kind of stupid to do. Because like I mean I get it why he's doing this. He wants to be supportive and nice to the streamers that he's working with, but this does not help anybody. This just shows people that like he acknowledges that Twitch takes too much money.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, I just really don't understand like the purpose behind this other than just is he self-sabotaging his own company at this point?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I really wouldn't put it past him.
It is very possible that he's just choosing to do that. There we go.
On the note of Twitch,
Not really that
I
depressing, but
PSA, big news for every Twitch user. It was discovered and confirmed by Twitch employees that if you watch more than 2 streams at the same time, you are not being counted as a viewer. TLDR,
yes.
watch maximum 2 streams if you want to count as viewers and help the streamer.
So,
You probably know more about this than I do. So,
ish, I would say. I think, so I've read this post, and then I've seen a lot of people, including Zentreya, make noise about it. I've seen a lot of people, including Zentreya, make noise about it. Again, my big thing is Twitch just, like, sucks. I don't really know what else to say. What if I open Occo Stream in more than 2 tabs? So there used to be a bug. I don't know if the bug still works. It probably doesn't. But there used to be a bug where if you opened up a stream in multiple tabs, every single tab equaled a new viewer on YouTube. I don't know if it still happens. If you're on a computer, try it right now. I'll tell you if it works because I'll jump up in viewers. But like if it does work, if you open up multiple tabs with my stream open on YouTube, it should count as 1 active viewer. Okay. Fuck the fluke marms. So, I don't know if that would happen. Personally, that would be pretty funny if that bug was still a thing. I doubt it's still a thing, but it used to be a massive bug. I saw it on Beboo fans did it. I know that fucking what's this called? The Spiffing Brit did it to show it off, and he was able to like get thousands upon thousands of live active viewers doing it. So it's pretty funny. But going back to Twitch here, my Twitch has been going kind of just down the hole for, longest time. And I have been putting less and less into Twitch. Now, I'm not gonna leave Twitch until Twitch is dead. My personal opinion, there is no good reason to do that. Because it's still a place for some people. And I just
some people
yeah.
just don't want to go to Kick.
No, yeah.
I get it.
Even though on Kick it is ad-free experience, which is cool. But excuse me. So, yeah, Twitch is just one of those places where, it will stick around until it doesn't. The fact that Dan Clancy himself is coming out and saying that, like, oh, just don't, or not what he's saying, but the fact that he's given money to streamers for, just due to the fact that he doesn't want to give Twitch any money. That's kind of bad in my personal opinion, because it just shows little faith in the company, and that just like will confuse people or make them upset in the company. I don't know.
No,
He
absolutely.
could be like, I have seen somebody say maybe he's setting himself up to see himself out. I have no idea though.
Yeah, no, I can see that. So, I don't know if you want to read this, but they do specifically highlight this point here, saying for years we've counted a limited number of sessions per IP address towards view count. If you have a lot of streams, more than a normal viewer could reasonably watch, opening many different tabs, our systems may determine you are not actively watching, and you will not be counted in any of those streams as a viewer.
Yes. They're kind of doing what YouTube is doing, but like on a worse scale, in my personal opinion, because I've seen a lot of streamers, and it's like every single day where I've seen streamers like show their Twitch statistics, and their statistics are, oh, I normally had 200 viewers, now I only have 120, or like less than 100. I've seen a lot of people just go down in viewers, and it's kind of depressing personally, because there really isn't much you can do when Twitch is doing something like that. My only response to these people, and a lot of the people that are talking about it, decent chunk of them are partner streamers that have very big platforms. Like I saw the Hades girl from Mythos complaining about it. I saw Zentreya complain about it too. So I just think it's one of those things where it's not going to get solved at all. People are complaining about it, but it's not something that is on Twitch's concern right now. And the reason why I don't think it's a concern of theirs is because they are focusing on making the platform more advertiser friendly. It's extremely obvious that advertiser friendly is what they're seeking. And so because of that, I think people should just stop focusing on being they can still complain. I'm not going to say they can't complain. Okay, that's bullshit game. That was a lot of money I just lost. I just think that people need to stop complaining and just move on. They should just move on. And it sucks making a new platform, or not making a new platform, but going to a new platform that you don't really want to go to because you may or may not like YouTube or some shit. I don't know. I don't really care. Fuck. But like we've approached a point where it's just like Twitch isn't going to get any better. They're actively getting worse, and unless you move over and do something, you're going to continue to fail. I mean, like, I shouldn't be saying this. This is one of those things where, as somebody who likes the little competition on YouTube, and little competition is kind of relative because there is a lot of people, but there really isn't a lot of people because there's still so many people that don't put their presence on YouTube. They don't give their attention to you. Why don't they stream on YouTube? Because there's no culture on YouTube. The culture that comes in with Twitch doesn't exist. So there's no gifting, or not gifting, but there's like the community that exists over on Twitch does not exist anywhere else. And so you shouldn't expect that people are going to move over for that reason. This is disgusting. Disgusting. I'm dead. It's a good thing. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing for me. Like, if I don't want any competition, like I said, it's fine for me. But like, I don't know, it just seems depressing to see all these people dying on this platform. Because what's going to happen is this platform is going to die. I'm just telling you right now. Twitch is going to die one day, and there ain't nothing anybody's going to do about it except just watch it happen. And when it does happen, there's going to be a lot of streamers, big and small, all right? There's going to be some big ones and small ones that, like, that fall apart. Fuck. And they're not going to know how to exist because the only existence they know is going to be on Twitch, because Twitch is where it is easy. Because with YouTube, there's a lot more steps involved. There's a lot more tools that you have to take advantage of and work you have to do. And that transition's been hard for some people. I know that Mizu like has had to get into the habit of making his own stuff. And I mean, like, I don't believe it was like impossible for him. But like, you know, if you're not used to that kind of deal, it's not easy. So thank you for following on Kick. I appreciate that. By the way, follow me on Kick. I would much rather try being a partner on Kick than I would be on YouTube, or not on YouTube. I love being a partner on YouTube, but you can stop me, by the way, at any point if I'm going too far or going too long.
But I do think it's a great segue. Chat, if you like the content I produce, we produce really, I greatly appreciate if you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications on YouTube, join the Discord as the best place to know when I go live. While I do appreciate any and all viewers as you show up, be it YouTube, Twitch, Kick, when I do stream there, wherever you prefer, I still greatly appreciate that. I don't have my Kick linked right now, but I'm going to link it in both my chat and Aka's chat. I do want to start streaming on Kick more eventually, so I would greatly appreciate it if you did follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, join the Discord. Everything helps. As we talked about last night on Aka's stream, at 1,000 subs.
You're gonna buy a shot caller?
No, we're gonna do the Sonic character smasher pass tier list.
LOL. Thank God I did that. I can go to the farm more easily.
If you enjoy the content and you want to see the smasher pass tier list at 1,000 subs, I would greatly appreciate if you
Sonic gets an S.
Subscribed.
S for Sonic.
Oh God. But I greatly appreciate the continued support, chat. Thank you so much. All right, well, that went to that screen. Let's get into something a little different. So, in April, this is from Claire Obscure. In April, we released Claire Obscure Expedition 33. 5 months later, we've sold 5 million copies worldwide.
That's pretty good. That's a lot of money, too.
Since then, your artwork, your stories, your cosplays, and your endless creativity has been loved and appreciated by all of us. And for that, we cannot thank you enough. So, they have actually released some information.
Okay.
Why did you go to that screen again? Stop. Anyway, so thank you from Sandfall Games. We've been working on bringing you a few updates. Some of the highlights being a new playable environment, a new late game boss battles, and new costumes. And this is from the Claire Obscure dev team, and they specifically made a blog post about it on their website. So we'll talk about it. On top of the 5 million copies sold, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 original soundtrack, composed by Lorian Testard, has now reached over 333 million track streams since it's released. We've been completely blown away by the constant support from so many of you. Your artwork, your stories, your cosplays, and your endless creativity have been loved and appreciated by us all. We cannot be more grateful from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. To celebrate this milestone, we're working on a game update for all platforms that will include several additions and updates as a thank you. New playable environment, taking the characters of Expedition 33 to a brand new location with new enemy encounters and surprises to discover. Challenging new boss battles for late game players to overcome. New costumes for each member of the expedition, giving even more customization options for your players throughout their adventure. New text and UI game localizations for Czech, Ukrainian, Latin American Spanish, Turkish, Vietnamese, Thai, and Indonesian, bringing the total supported languages up to 19, and more to come.
Oh, that's nice.
We spent years working on our dream project, and to know it has resonated with fans around the world in such a powerful way is both wonderful and overwhelming. Now, we're really looking forward to bringing you more of what we're working on. For those who come after, thank you.
It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Very nice.
It's a lot of money to make off of something like this.
And now they have not confirmed it, or at least if they have, it's not been other public knowledge. But Clair Obscure Expedition 33 devs begin work on next game. We're starting to plan and work on our next game with many great ideas. We aim to keep the studio small and agile, maintaining a strong creative vision for a unique artsy game. That's our DNA and how we work. So, a few weeks ago, Sandfall Interactive did confirm that Clair Obscure is the franchise name and Expedition 33 is the game name.
Okay, so Clair Obscura will get more games in Expedition
We'll
30.
get-
Okay.
Clair Obscure is essentially like calling something like Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts.
What does Clair
Dragon
Obscura
Ball.
mean, though?
We don't know.
Understood. Have a nice day.
We also don't know if future games in the Clair Obscure franchise will take place in the same world, or if they will pull a Final Fantasy and subsequent worlds will be their own unique world to explore. But we do know that they are going to be doing more games.
That's good. I'm excited to see more game.
I still need to finish it. I did make more progress recently.
Yeah.
Because I did say that once I finished Silksong, which Silksong is done. I 100% at Silksong.
Congrats. You finished it
It is-
now.
it-
So what do
I
you
finished
think?
it. I thought Silksong was fantastic. I know a lot of people are really hoping Clair Obscure to win Game of the Year, and honestly, I really do hope it wins Game of the Year at the Game Awards. But I think Silksong is my personal Game of the Year.
Uh-huh.
But my opinion could change. This happened in 2023 as well, because that was the year that both Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3 released. And I remember telling you in 2023 that Tears of the Kingdom was my Game of the Year, and then I played Baldur's Gate 3 and that opinion changed.
Uh-huh.
That could very well happen here once I finish Clair Obscure, is that Silksong is my Game of the Year, but I have yet to finish Clair Obscure.
I literally just had the looking at the wallet meme.
In literal terms, Clair Obscure is a French term that translates to light dark and is the equivalent of the Italian word chiaroscuro, which refers to the artistic technique of using strong contrast between light and dark to create depth in paintings or drawings.
Thank you for the fun chat.
Girthy Banana has just tipped
Clair Obscure needs to win it to show the games
$4.99
industry that
through
bloat is
Super
killing
Chat.
them.
Biggest
Everyone knew that
fumble
Silksong is
from
going to be a 10 out of
Ubisoft
10 game.
letting this
I agree.
team walk out.
Yeah, I agree, Girthy Banana.
And this is the thing too, is I think the CEO of Sandfall, the lead dev in Clair Obscure, being former Ubisoft, and he's like a former old head at Ubisoft. He's
Yes.
like he's not
like a
he's not
a nobody.
exactly. So, and old Ubisoft games definitely knew how to tell a story. And they were good. So, Clair Obscure being this is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Clair Obscure needs to win it. I know I've mentioned it before, but I really am kind of expecting Jeff Keighley to pull another Move It Along this year.
We'll see.
Because
How close
I-
are we getting to when they start the nominations?
December. Not December. Probably mid to late November. Probably mid-November.
All right, we got one more
I
month
do-
then, I guess.
I do expect Clair Obscure and Silksong to be up for Game of the Year. I think if they don't do that, there will definitely be some considered rigging.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
5 million copies for. I'm even going to go on a. It's hard to say indie. I don't know if this is an indie. I'm going to say indie for Clair Obscure.
Mm-hmm.
Even though some of the big names attached to it, it's not a. Because AA is basically kind of like what Dustbloods is, or what Bayonetta is. This was made by a ragtag team of devs, like across like Reddit and SoundCloud, and like they just kind of found people everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's an indie light. Yeah, it. I do expect Death Stranding 2 to be up for Game of the Year because Jeff Keighley, we constantly joke that Jeff Keighley can be found sucking off Kojima regularly, but it feels quite true. He is definitely a Kojima simp, and Kojima is just very big. In
He
the
is.
space, like,
Well, okay, what was it? Death Stranding 2?
he did Metal Gear Solid. He did Death Stranding.
No, I'm saying this year that might put him
Oh.
on the map.
Oh, Death Stranding too.
Is it okay? That's what I thought.
Just Death Stranding. Did you guys get Helldivers 2 news today? No,
Is there?
I didn't see any.
If there's news, great. I didn't actually notice any news.
I didn't notice any either. But yeah, I just thought the Claire Obscure thing was interesting, and I'm glad. And their response to 5 million copies is, here, we're working on a free update. I guess in the note of free update, I want to bring up something. I know you haven't played much, and what you have played, you have not been a big fan of.
Of what?
Abiotic Factor.
It's not that I don't like it. It just doesn't seem like my kind of game.
No, that's fair. We need to sit you down with it, because I think you would like it if you actually sat down with it. But
Probably.
we do have a roadmap, and I wanted to talk about this roadmap very specifically.
Okay.
So the game went into 1.0 this year, and is getting free updates. So the next free update is the Community Update 3, which will be adding more difficulty options, more equipment, more just quality of life stuff, and just new stuff as well. But they did mention here, and this does correlate back into Claire Obscure, that they're also doing crossover stuff.
Okay. Did they mention what the crossover stuff is going to be?
No.
Is it
But
Clown, though?
next to... There you go. You kind of got where I'm going with this.
So we're going to see Balatro?
I'm thinking Balatro. We have not had a Friends of Jimbo update since February.
Interesting.
And while Friends of Jimbo is just kind of like a fun little thing to do, there hasn't been a major update to Balatro since that update.
I mean, well, okay. The thing is that Balatro is kind of a finished game. There's no need to really
Right.
do anything else with it, so...
Right, but they do post about other games, and to be fair, I don't see a reason why they can't do like more stuff like that to kind of help promote other games and to really lean into, because that's been kind of their whole shtick, is just leaning onto other devs
Uh-huh.
and helping push their games. Even though these devs probably don't need the help, it is still helping. So I made a post about this last night because I was kind of messaging Magma while he was doing D&D. And I want to make sure I have that. Okay, I do. Cool. We'll talk about that afterwards. And I said this. You know, there's a bit of a on the Community Update 3 with a crossover, and it's a gesture hat. I wonder if this is a Balatro crossover. We haven't had a Friends of Jimbo update since February, and since then, we've gotten Claire Obscure, 1.0 Abiotic Factor, and Silksong. Maybe? And I wanted to confirm this. There has not been a Hollow Knight card set in the game.
I could see that.
And I
then.
wonder if
Okay.
maybe the Balatro devs were kind of maybe in talks with Team Cherry and we're waiting on Silksong to release to do that. But now that Silksong is out, I think maybe they were waiting for Silksong to kind of release the next major update.
I mean, I could definitely see that. Well, it is definitely a wait and see kind of deal.
You know, to change perfection temp? You don't. Gabby, go to bed. Good night. Have a good night. Magma,
good
it's
night,
12:30.
Gabby.
You should go to bed too.
Oh, just forcing our viewers to leave?
And go eat. Yeah. Have a good night, Magma. It's only 9:30 for me, but it's later for some people.
Yeah, it's 12:30, excuse me.
It's 12:30 for you. Okay. This popped up across my feed, literally like a couple minutes ago. So we'll give this a look. With Superman reportedly bombing financially and with Peacemaker Season 2 flopping with fans, I reached out to my insiders, and this is from Cosmic Book News, about the state of the DCU under James Gunn. The short of it is that James Gunn will be out as the head of DCU with the Warner Brothers Discovery sale. I'm told if David Ellison of Skydance Paramount buys WBD, that Mike DeLuca will be in charge of DC and do a completely new start. That didn't take long.
He's already leaving DC.
It's a rumor. It is not confirmed.
I mean, like, how bad has his shit been doing?
Apparently, I enjoyed season 1 of Peacemaker. Season 2 I've not watched yet, but I've heard it's awful.
Okay.
And a lot of Twitter hates Superman. I've seen especially people like Kree talk about their distaste for Superman. What I've seen as Superman is actually pretty good. And maybe that's coming from...
It might just be you liking shitty shit again. I'm not trying to be mean, but like...
No, I get it. I'm going to come from this from the perspective of... It's been how long since we've had a DC story that's just kind of like not like almost gothic and dark, and even like stuff like Superman has been really dark.
Uh-huh.
And I want what I've seen of the new Superman movie is that it's not dark, and it kind of follows the same idea of the Spider-Man movies, like the Tom Holland one, where it didn't focus on his origins, it just focused on Superman.
And it just isn't mixing very well.
It didn't mix very well with some people, but what I have seen, I have enjoyed because it's not dark. Like, it's still like hopeful Superman.
Okay.
It's refreshing, if that makes sense.
Refreshing. Okay.
Because DC has been just a lot of really dark storytelling. And like with Batman, I kind of get it, but with Superman, it's...
Superman isn't really a dark story. You got to kind of treat it a little bit differently.
Exactly. People are not a fan of proper Boy Scout Superman. I am, though. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on Christopher Reeve. I grew up on Tom Welling. That's my Superman stuff.
I really didn't watch a lot of Superman until Dad came in the picture. Even now, you know.
I mean, that's fair. Superman is literally about hope. There's a reason why people say Superman is the Captain America of DC. Like, I know he's like much stronger than Captain America, but they kind of embody that same logic, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, again, I understand why people wouldn't like it, but I have enjoyed what I've seen of it. But that's me. I think James Gunn has definitely the talent to write. It's just, how does he want to do it? Because Guardians 1 was fantastic.
Right.
Guardians 2, it was all right. Guardians 3 was modern MCU garbage.
I have not seen 3, unfortunately. So, and I've gotten mad at people for voicing their opinions when they haven't read something, so I'm not going to voice my opinion, but I've been told it sucks.
So, again, I wouldn't be surprised if James Gunn is out, especially if Warner Brothers is bought out. Because Skydance has been doing very well, especially in the Transformers scene for comics. Is that Skydance or is that Skybound?
No idea, honestly.
Sky. Is it Skydance? It is Sky. Wait.
Okay, that's enough money.
Skybound. Okay. Thank you, chat.
Kinda
But I know
gross.
Skydance was looking at buying Paramount, which is I don't know if that went through or not, but that's like for Sonic. And ironically, it's really funny if Skydance also goes forward with the DC buyout or Warner Brothers buyout, because that ironically means that they could double down on like the Sonic DC crossovers they've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't make that like a big major thing, but it's fun to see that stuff. James Gunn does best when someone is holding his leash. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, she's got milkers!
Thank you for the
Wolfsbane
5.
discovered Mom has milkers and gave $5. The problem is that James Gunn can't make a movie that's not an ensemble movie. He can't get out of his comfort zone to make a standalone character.
Ensemble movie. I don't think I've ever heard of it like that.
So an ensemble movie kind of means like a movie with multiple characters. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great example of that.
I see.
Superman had obviously Superman, but it also had a version of Green Lantern. It had a version of Hot Girl, Mr. Terrific.
So he can't make a movie that's just focused on one guy.
Yes, that does seem to be the case.
I see. So that's the problem.
But even those characters in the movie weren't bad. I mean, one of them is Nathan Fillion, and Nathan Fillion is just funny.
Uh-huh.
Again, I don't know. I think it does come down to opinion. But I guess on the same note of superhero stuff, Marvel did announce officially Vision Quest.
You talked to me
at
about
New York
this, and you
Comic-Con.
sounded so upset. You're very in the middle.
I mean, it's modern MCU. You should be kind of about it.
All modern MCU just sucks. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't really seen
really
something.
does.
Even the Spider-Man movies are like kind of worried about those too.
I'm not as worried about those because it also has Sony behind them. Sony's kind of being a stickler with them, which is good.
Yeah.
It's not just Disney, thank God. But we definitely did get some news with this, and I think is definitely worth talking about. People have been rumors have been circulating for years that Ultron would be returning as from his last appearance in Avengers 2, from the Age of Ultron movie, and that has been confirmed that he'll be played by James Spader again in the Vision Quest show on Disney Plus.
So okay, with that in mind, how do you think they're going to take the show?
So if this is a sequel to WandaVision, where at the end of WandaVision, we had the Hexed Vision, remember his life, as an Avenger, essentially, and where the U.S. government basically took Vision's corpse that Thanos destroyed, and basically turned him into a mindless killing machine. And we had the Hex Vision basically make what they call White Vision.
Yes.
Into remember who he was, but now he's kind of lost.
And
so
now
I think the idea is kind of a lot of this is going to be in his head.
Oh, I was
kind
going
of
to say
coming to
definitely in his
terms.
head.
And by doing that, it does allow them to use Ultron effectively, because he was an Ultron creation.
It's going to be expensive having him back again.
It is, especially when you consider that he will also play a human form of Ultron in the series. So James Spader is not only voicing Ultron, he will be playing Ultron's human form in Vision's head.
I wonder how they're
So
going to doll him up with makeup. Because he's bald right now.
He'll probably be wearing a hat. He wears hats a lot.
He does.
And then we got more information. Apparently, in the teaser trailer, they're gonna focus on the other AIs that Stark made. So Jarvis, Edith, Friday, and I do mean Edith from Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Like the glasses.
Yep.
And And then they do have Ultron's voiceover. They do show Ultron in the trailer, and he looks older, obviously, because James Spader is
Old.
old.
Yeah.
But and they do describe that this is essentially Vision's own hex in his own cyber mind space. So a lot of this show is going to be in Vision's head,
Lovely.
which I think could be interesting.
Could be.
I did see something else. It's not the docket because it's not confirmed. But Jocasta is also listed to be in this show.
Who?
For those who don't know who Jocasta is, in the original version of Ultron, Ultron was made by Hank Pym or Ant-Man.
Oh,
not Tony
yeah.
Stark.
Yeah.
Jocasta was a creation of Ultron that was meant to mimic Ant-Man's wife, or Wasp.
So
kind of
Ultron
like
wanted a
how-
wife?
Essentially, yes. But she ended up betraying him, kind of like how Vision did, and joined the Avengers.
Okay.
But that's not been confirmed, but she is rumored to be in the show as well.
That will be interesting.
We don't know who should be played by, but I would not be surprised if they chose a bit of a younger actor, because they'll probably want to use her for Doomsday or even Secret War.
Uh-huh. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But
the final bit of
unfortunately,
news-
we won't see because neither of us will watch it because neither of us watch anything Marvel related these days.
Yeah. The last bit of news that I think excites me the most, ironically, is James Darcy will officially return as Jarvis in Vision Quest. He previously played the character in Agent Carter in Avengers Endgame. Agent Carter was kind of like a first attempt at what became the Disney Plus shows,
Uh-huh.
but it was on ABC. It basically followed the idea of like, this is post Captain America falling in the ice. It follows Peggy Carter kind of leading up to her retirement
Yes.
and stuff.
It was
and,
like a
like,
little
the
spy
original-
show.
Yeah, it was a spy show, and it's kind of like the original formation of S.H.I.E.L.D. And it was a very good show. I actually really enjoyed that show.
I heard it was decent.
And Jarvis was like a really fun character. So I'm excited to see what happens with him. I don't know if it's going to be the same version of him from Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Endgame, but it's going to be interesting.
That does sound
but-
interesting, though.
Like, a lot of the premise here sounds really interesting. The problem is it's tied to
It's Marvel.
WandaVision and
Disney.
Agatha, the new Agatha show. That's very, very gay.
Wait, I haven't actually seen the new Agatha show. How gay is it?
I have not seen it either, but I've heard it really doubles down on it's woke and gay.
Okay.
But that's about all I know about it.
Like, is Agatha gay?
No, but I think she has Wanda's children with her, and they're gay. I think.
The children.
Remember in WandaVision where she had her kids, and that was her motivation in the Doctor Strange movie?
Well,
trying to-
yeah. I know that, but it's just like the children, the two kids.
No. They're grown up. There definitely is some sort of time skip that happened. Or weird, magical, weird shit. I don't know. I have not watched Agatha.
MommaOcco.
I was
Hiking
considering
Fair
it, and then I heard how
Alpha
woke
Chat
it was, and I'm like, you know
Middle
what? I just don't
$5
care.
for more hats. How you doing, Occo?
I'm doing good. I just learned that apparently the children of Wanda are gay. Like, are both of them gay? Both of them are.
I don't know. Again, without having watched it, I cannot confirm or deny what is
You
in
can't
it.
confirm what's gay.
Exactly. All I know is what I've seen on Twitter. And even then, that was a while ago, and I kind of blocked the memory because I just didn't care.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, no, I think this is interesting. I still have my Disney Plus subscription. I may watch it if I hear reviews are good.
Why are you gay? Exactly, chat. Why are you gay?
Because I did enjoy Ultron, I did enjoy Vision. I enjoyed a lot of these characters, and if a lot of them are going to be in the same show together,
It's a
it
maybe.
could be at least. It's a maybe. Yeah.
Damn it. Oh,
I think
thought I killed you.
Ultron is definitely going to be used as like the hey, come back, watch our thing.
If they use James Spader, yeah, that's what they're trying to do. But his good acting shouldn't be enough to bring somebody back to watching what you do.
No, it shouldn't. But we'll have to wait and see.
Indeed, we shall.
On the note of movies, we talked about Matt Pat last night with the Congress thing.
Oh, yes. It wasn't last night, but it was the night before.
Was it the night before?
Mm,
Okay.
Yeah, it was the night before because you were talking about Tumblrisms with us last night. Actually, you weren't
we
really
talked about
there.
the-
That
we
was
talked about the
again. That
Con-
was on Friday. Trust me, it
Okay.
was on Friday.
Either way, so we had the trailer. Well, actually, that was back then. But we actually know that FNAF 2 is coming out in December. But we got
This
some
year.
casting. Yeah, December this year.
Wow.
So we did get some casting. Where? I lost it. Here it is. Matt Pat will be playing Toy Bonnie.
Quite interesting, honestly.
Megan Fox will be playing Toy Chica.
Megan Fox looks so fucking old.
She looks bimbified.
Well, that's kind of what happens when you. Okay, we discussed this in private. She's always looked kind of like that, just a little bit.
She's always kind of looked like that, but she did get was it extensions or like a blow?
Her cheeks look wet. Her cheeks look weird.
She got Botox. She got a lip plumping. I don't know that's what it's called.
Who is her husband and why does he need all of that?
I don't know.
You know, even if she makes herself look pretty, she's doing it for somebody.
Yeah.
Matt Pat's playing the femboy rabbit. Yes.
They do announce that Kellen Goff, I've never heard of him, will be playing Toy Freddy.
I have heard of that, yes.
Ugh.
You've not? What? Oh.
Sorry, I just see the flag and the pronouns. And
he has the profile.
Yeah. Along with the original cast from the first movie. So,
Yeah, so the original movie did have quite a lot of cast, I assume, is just going to come back, so.
Yes. Now, I know some people are concerned, and I totally understand, but I do remember the first movie actually being fairly decent. Like, it wasn't like a masterpiece.
Yes, the first movie was decently good, from what I was told. I haven't seen it yet, though.
Like, it wasn't, like, the best thing ever, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. My dog needs to go out, so I will be back momentarily.
All right. Let me catch up on the supers that didn't get read out. M2M for 2. Never a fan of Cinder, but thanks for truth seeking. You're welcome. Apparently, some people don't feel like truth seeking is important. They're just there to obfuscate. And you know what? That's okay. People can obfuscate and be weird. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I will continue to be a seeker of truth. And even if people are weird and cringe, I'll do it. And I will continue to be critical of people that it feels like very obviously are obfuscating. And, you know, we'll do the best we can. Oh, the nice blue lake. Festival for 2 got back. Did Temp explain how they got hacked yet? Yes, he did. I hope you were here for that. Lee for 2. What about Element IO as an alt to Discord? I've never heard of it. You are free to give more information in the chat. I'll try to take a look at it, but I've never heard of that before. And Overture Saint for 2. Hate Monger isn't gay. He hates aliens. That's fair. That's fair. Oh goodness, I love and support. You guys are nice, but I love and support you guys. You guys are all awesome. Oh, I see where I am now. I see where I am now. It's not going to be very easy to get back down there if I do this, so. I will be real, guys. Last couple days have been weird. And I can't exactly explain it so easily. But I appreciate people being here. And I want you to know that you guys are very much so appreciated. I think I'm unfortunately, by the way, losing my Minecraft tinge just a little bit. I might go back soon, but I'm feeling it. I'm scared of Megan Fox after her Mark 1 acting. Oh no. Oh right, we need to go to Deep Nest for this. Oh goodness. Today is Wednesday, right? Yes, today, or no, not Wednesday. Excuse me. I wish I wish it was Wednesday. Excuse me. Sunday. Means tomorrow's Monday. Means that I'll be halfway through I'm halfway through the work week. I'm happy about that. Sunday, yes. Oh goodness. And now they force me into sleep. Oh, excuse me. Megan Fox is acting in Mortal Kombat. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. If you want my personal opinion, I haven't seen it. I forgot where I'm going. Oh.
My apologies, I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back. You know, I think I'm supposed to wait till that moth shows up.
Anyway. Oh.
Did you say that was the last of our news?
No, we have some smaller topics left. We can stop if you want to, or we can keep going.
We'll keep going for now. Yeah, I'd say that's fine.
Okay. Past that. So, I did grab the image for this because I wasn't sure if Pirate Nation was going to remove it, but we got news about the Xbox Game Pass price changes. Saying recently, you may have heard about changes to the price of Xbox Game Pass subscriptions. At this time, these increases will only affect new purchases and not affect your current subscription for the market in which you reside. So long as you are on an auto reoccurring plan. Should you choose to cancel your plan and repurchase, you will be charged at the new rate. If for any reason there may be changes to your existing account, we will notify you at least 60 days in advance, so you will have the option to cancel or change your subscription plan at any time. Thank you for being an Xbox Game Pass subscriber. We'll continue to strive to deliver you high-quality games, amazing value, and an incredible gaming experience. So some people are calling this... Huh?
It's grandfathering.
Yeah, it's grandfathering. People are saying, oh, this is blackmailing. It's not blackmail. This is grandfathering.
People don't understand what blackmail is. People don't understand what manipulation is. People don't understand a lot of fucking shit. I hate people so much.
Yeah. Because, like, Pirate Nation's like, so Xbox is basically blackmailing the consumer to not cancel the current subscription. No, this is grandfathering. I've seen many a company do this. So
I hate people.
I hate people too. I really do. And this is why I'm not a fan of Pirate Nation. I still post his news in our dockets because he compiles news, or at least shows it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is lying. This is not blackmail.
No, blackmail is a very specific kind of thing.
Yep.
I think my deal, there's so many people that don't understand so many words. I said this earlier today. I was like, how the fuck is somebody that is a socially inept autistic individual that read at a 12th grade reading level by the time they were 13, how am I the one that understands life better than a lot of other fucking individuals on the internet?
No,
like,
yeah.
I didn't get my first social interaction until I was a missionary.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't understand how people operate way better than other people. That shouldn't be possible.
No, absolutely.
Like, it should not be the case.
People that are dumb, or maybe not dumb, but using specific wording to try and enrage people to give them clicks and views. Case in point here is in the docket because of him saying blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
We actually didn't have a whole lot more. Our last topic actually is due to the Halo news.
Okay.
Halo veteran art director Glenn Israel exits Halo Studios with an ominous message. And we'll just read the full message. As of today, and after 17 long years, I am officially no longer contributing to the Halo franchise, or Halo universe, sorry. There is little more I can say for the moment, though I intend to share this particular story in its entirety when it is absolutely safe to do so next year. Chat, I can promise you we will probably be discussing this on Dogwave.
It does.
In the meantime, I have a message for anyone and everyone who needs to hear it. I know the state of our industry seems dire, but never forget that you are free to choose. No illusion of security nor promise of wealth or fame or power is worth trading away your health, your dignity, your ethics, or values, and no one can force you to. Stay strong, take evidence when necessary, and find where you belong. As always, I'll be here if you need to talk.
Thank you for the 5, chat. Should have said that from the beginning instead of waiting for 2 weeks after the fiasco, not changing back. Yeah, I think they waited until after people did a bunch of canceling, and now a bunch of people have canceled.
Yeah, I think they waited too long.
Mm-hmm.
Being disingenuous to frame a narrative, correct. But yeah, no, the senior art director just left. We don't know why. We'll find out next year.
Why next year?
He said after a certain period of time he cannot talk about it, but when it is safe to do so next year, he will be going into full detail of what happened. Yep. So when that happens, chat, we will either talk about it on Dogwave or there will be a video about it. We'll see. When this happens, I would like to grab Malice for that stream.
Okay.
Because he is our resident Halo nerd. So I would like to grab his perspective of this when that is a thing. But chat, that actually is our last thing. I know. Actually, wait, no, it's not. Oh, wait, no, we had this. Sorry, we had the Invincible thing. I'm not gonna play the audio. I'm not even gonna blow it up because I don't need Amazon getting pissy at us. But they did announce season 4, and they did announce that Lee Pace will be voicing the main antagonist of this season. If you don't know who Lee Pace is, he's the guy that played Ronan in Guardians 1. He was also the main character in Pushing Daisies, and he's actually a really good actor. So if any of you are interested in Invincible, season 4 comes out in March.
I've never seen Invincible before.
I every time I tried watching it, I just haven't been in the mood to, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I start watching it, and then I'm like, I just can't do this right now, and then I just stop watching it.
Uh-huh.
Is it still animated in North Korea? I have no idea where it's animated.
Right.
Akko's correlation of sociability is being able to read is funny to me since they don't correlate at all.
I'm
Holy shit,
okay.
Holy shit, a pushing Daisy reference. Is this economy temp? Yeah, exactly.
To be honest, Satori, I'm not really like saying specifically the ability to read. What I'm talking about is just I am able to read how humans act, like the way that humans act. I'm able to read that a lot better than a lot of people, and I'm able to discern things a lot better than other people. I think recently I felt like that hasn't been the case because of how I've been treated. But upon reflection, it's just like, actually, no. You just didn't trust your gut when your gut told you something was wrong, and you just decided to push it by in order to play nice with other individuals when instead you should have chosen your own mental health. And that's not to anything in specific, but like I've realized lately that I've set aside a lot of my standards for when I should have put my mental health first, and I decided it's not gonna continue to happen. So it's probably why. Oh, that's kind of dumb. That's why things are, I think, gonna get better.
Yep,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna be able to point out something and say, you know what, that looks like a piece of shit.
Besides Invincible, Pornhub was blocked in Arizona, making it 19 states total.
I saw a
So
couple
that would-
content creators like cheering this on, and I'm just like, you guys are crazy, man.
You're crazy. So the red states listed are the ones that Pornhub is banned in. Or, I'm sorry, blocked. Problem solving are enhanced by reading. Good reading comprehension is more closely linked into social emotional skills than basic word reading. Yep. The woke right are celebrating. Yes. Exactly.
Woke
I don't know if we
right.
wanna
I don't like that. I know that Dev likes that term, so I don't like that term. Sorry. Unfortunately, Dev champions that term, so I feel like we have to just find another term for it.
The anti-wokes.
The anti. I don't know.
That's kind of what they are.
They block porn, but not smut or gay porn, even.
Yeah. We do have one other thing that Akko put in the docket. I don't know if we should show it.
No, we don't have to show that.
But it says Portland leftists are blocking roads while holding a nude die-in to protest ICE. And of course, Portland is allowing full public nudity. Remember, this isn't the shit you're voting for when you vote Democrat. This is the shit you're voting for when you vote Democrat. Think twice before casting that ballot.
Alt-right extremists, dissident right. Dissident right works better. I like that one too.
The reason why Pornhub isn't in Texas is because the state's age verification. Texas isn't banning it. It's just Pornhub isn't airing in the state. Yes.
Age verification is a form of banning it, though. It's just something that you can't really complain about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now that was it. Chat, that is everything from Dogwave this week. And I was
Okay.
worried we weren't going to make it past the 3-hour marker, and we did.
Cool. Sorry, this week is it's been a long one. I mean, you know.
No, I get it. Cinder.
But more than that.
Yeah, more than that. More than that, indeed. All right. Chat. Plan for next week. We're doing Grounded on
Kiwi
Wednesday
bird.
night.
Hopefully this time I don't crash the server again.
I don't believe you won't. I do want to apologize already that we did not do Crow Country this week. On the day that I was supposed to do that, our internet was taking a shit. And I did not want to bother you all with me complaining about my internet or the internet just not working in general.
Owl.
So
Brand new owl mob.
So I thank you for the patience. We will be starting Crow Country this week, so long as the internet works.
An owl.
Otherwise, Grounded the Wednesday night. They want to turn the router off and on again? No, it was an actual issue with our service provider. They were doing a planned maintenance that day and didn't tell anyone. So, but it should not be a problem again this upcoming week. So, Grounded Wednesday, Crow Country on Friday, Abiotic Factor with Magma on Saturday, and then, of course, Dogwave on Sunday. I did mention that I did remove Baldur's Gate 3 from the schedule, mostly because everyone's schedule for Baldur's Gate 3 is not quite consistent, and I don't want to put Baldur's Gate 3 on the schedule and have you all expect it and then not doing it. So until the time is right again, Baldur's Gate 3 is pretty much going on hiatus. But we will finish it. Even if I have to finish it on my own, we will be finishing it. But that's what I'm doing next week. What are you doing next week?
About the same. I might try and finish the Cinder doc on Wednesday. Well, finish is relative. I might do another stream on Wednesday for just Cinder, unless somebody else crazy happens, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, like, really isn't much that's changed. Right now, I'm observing, outside of the Cinder stuff, I'm observing a couple of individuals. Do you remember Akemi?
Kind of, yes.
All right.
I followed her at one point. I did unfollow her.
Probably when I talked to you about what happened.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. If you like the Akemi girl, fine with me. I don't care. I don't do guilt by association or follow by association. I'm just letting you know what I'm noticing. So Akemi, for those that don't know, is a former VTARDS girl. Okay? And she got prominent basically by calling a bunch of people retard, and then everybody pissed their pants when it happened and gave her way more attention than she really deserved for just calling people retards. And she was a trad cat. I say trad cat even though she was like trad Christian, and she was like super anti-porn, super anti-lolly, all this kind of shit. She started a group called VTARDS with a couple other individuals. Saturn, Shiro, Nines, and then there was the Nazi Miku girl that everybody later found out was a male Jewish guy that was apparently at January 6th. Let me tell you, that was the funniest thing to figure out. Gonna be real with you. Funniest fucking thing. This guy was on January 6th, basically. So, everything implodes because all of them just decide to come together very randomly. And I don't really hold this against any of the ones that are actually pretty chill, because Nines, Shiro, and Saturn, they're actually pretty chill individuals. But they all broke up. Like it literally lasted less than a month. I see some people saying that, like, oh, I knew that was coming. It's like, I think everybody called it from a mile away. However, excuse me, I don't know if you heard that. Excuse me. I don't know if you heard that. No, excuse me. Brain, I'm tired. But like, it basically was everybody that was kind of outside them kind of knew what was going to happen. The extent as to what happened, I don't think a lot of people knew, because a lot of them got doxxed, unfortunately. In fact, I think every single one of them was doxxed. Well, although Akemi had been doxxed in the past. But the big problem is that Akemi. Well, okay, there was really 2 problem children because out of the 5 of them, 3 of them were completely normal real women. Okay. One of them, or the other 2, Akemi and Nachisu Miku, were completely fucking insane. And because of that, like, people identified that they were problem children. First, everybody figured out that Nachisu Miku, surprise, 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 the guy that sounds like he's using a voice changer, is using a voice changer, even though he said he wasn't using a voice changer. And so people figured that out pretty quickly. And the girls felt betrayed, basically. Kind of understandable, to be completely honest. And then they kind of separated. And then also Shiro was like the first to go because of how Akemi was like acting and all that kind of stuff. Because I think Shiro was like, she's not like pro lolly, but she's not anti lolly. She's just like one of those live and let live people, kind of like me. And Akemi kind of like blasted her for that, saying that lolly is like saying all the normal shit you see people say. And so she quickly separated. And so basically all of them eventually just like tore apart. Although it was my understanding that a couple of them remained friends, except for the Miku girl and Shiro, because she was the first to leave. The update is really just Akemi has gone from trad born-again Christian to Gooner fail girl that likes to allegedly, potentially get into drugs. I'm not kidding. I have seen, like, that apparently she is not like she doesn't own drugs, but like she jokes with Elf and Psyop about it. She's like very heavily, she's gone very heavily from Christian into she's a gooner now, and that she's like really into gooning, and she likes doing teasing with she loves doing teasing with her audience. It's like, oh, you guys should like totally I hate saying this when I say it, but you should totally jerk off to me. Like legitimately she's doing stuff like that. And so it's kind of weird. A lot of people kind of saw it for what it is. A lot of people do see it for what it is, especially me. And unlike last time where she had a whole bunch of Christian conservatives that were calling me racist names, very funny enough, because they thought I was black. It seems like, you know, a lot of the people that used to support her are just kind of like, okay, this is kind of fucked up. Backtracking, yeah, she backtracked on a lot of her old statements very quickly. And the thing that's really sad to me, and I'll sum it up here, is Akemi is somebody that very obviously wants to belong somewhere, and they are seeking that belonging by being as fake as possible and jumping from community to community to community. Because here's one thing that I don't think people notice. She's with Elf and Psyop right now. She's done some streams with her. A lot of people don't know that she was like a very anti-Elf and Psyop a while ago, because she was anti-gooning, basically. And so it really rings hollow and weird to me that she's like trying to get with Elf and Psyop and like be her buddy, when literally a little while ago she was heavily against Elf and Psyop. And so it is weird. I'm obviously watching that. Well, I say I'm watching that situation. People are going to say I'm a stalker, and it's like, no, I'm not. I'm not like watching the situation like a stalker. I'm watching this like a normal individual watches a train wreck as it's coming into the station. And so I will be watching that situation. I've seen that she has already burned the bridge with the former VTards girls, minus the Nazi, because the Nazi was already kind of just like booted away to begin with. And yeah, it's a very interesting situation, very interesting, very weird, and again, extremely sad, because the Akemi girl, she has a boyfriend, or at least I thought she did. Maybe she doesn't anymore. No idea. Akemi Karai, yeah, well, she's not Akemi Karai anymore because so she's had 2 Twitter accounts suspended. First one that was over 10,000 followers got suspended. And then another one got suspended recently, probably because enough people reported it for ban evasion. And now she's like on a very tiny one that's like she's trying to grow. And you know, I really don't care if she gets suspended or not. I just can't be asked because she's one of those people that is very volatile and very gross to me because like she attacked me because I unfollowed her. I used to follow her. I asked her about some drama she had been in, and then I unfollowed her. I can't even remember why. And she bitched at me. So, you know.
How dare you?
I know. And ever since then, I've been talking to people that have been like, oh, yeah, I've been very careful about that individual. An artificial personality, a very, very artificial personality. She's kind of like Nux Taku, only Nux Taku, the difference between her and him is his shifts come and go in phases. She literally like changes every other month, it feels like. I literally think that like in a couple of months, she'll be jumping to something completely different. So...
Right.
Anyway, that's really about it, honestly. I don't know, man. It's really weird. Really, really, really weird. And I feel bad for the people that are tied around her. Like, again, the former VTards girls. They're all really nice people. I've met all of them. They're not really here for drama. They just want to, like... Well, all of them, a good chunk of them seem to be Christian, which is kind of why they all kind of came together, is because Akemi was doing the Christian grift. And they came together, probably not recognizing that Akemi was not really being serious. And so I feel bad for them because like that's not what they deserve. They deserve quite a bit better, in my personal opinion. So, you know. She's Cat Girl VTuber now. Oh, is that what her thing is? Hold on. Not showing up. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to add the T in there. Yep, I did. I did. Yeah, all she's doing is trying to just grift right now. And I feel like, unfortunately... unfortunately, people are just falling for it. But all you can really do is just warn people of how dangerous she is. Because and like not try to push people away from her. But you can just tell them, hey, this is what's going on. And yeah, it's just she's weird. She's fucking weird, man. I don't like her. I don't like how she acts, how she attempts to hurt people just for slights. Not Akemi very subtle, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I will give the obligatory don't bother this person, don't push or poke this person. Leave them alone, let them sit in their own filth, because apparently now, as being a girl failure, they like to pretend that they're a filthy individual, that they're into gore now. And I would suggest Lumi go give them a hug, but like Lumi, I remember when this all started, back when I was talking consistently with Lumi before she started getting really serious with work. Lumi and I talked extensively about just how gross this individual was, so I know she wouldn't like this individual at all. At least I think so, you know. I don't know. I'm not one to say what Lumi is or isn't allowed to like. So maybe she would like him. I don't know. That's all I got, though. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't work too much on the item sorter tonight, chat, but I don't know. I've just kind of been busy. I did do a decent chunk in Hollow Knight tonight. I'm just playing that again for funsies.
Yeah.
It is it is crazy getting into back into it with a game where I can't hang on the ledge, and I'm like, I want to be able to hang on the ledge, and I can't do that. That really, or not hang on the ledge. Fucking what's it called? Where you can like, no, yeah, it is ledge grabbing, mantling. That's what it's called. Anyway, I'm tired.
Is it bedtime then?
If you got nothing else, then we should be.
I got nothing else. Chat. If you like the content, I would greatly appreciate if you'll like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, follow me on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all the fun platforms. Back on Wednesday for Grounded. Here, I'm gonna link my stuff in your chat as well.
All right,
I'll link my
chat.
YouTube.
I'll see you on Wednesday, unless somebody dies or
No one
somebody
dying.
replies to the Cinder Doc. Otherwise, I'll see you then. Peace out, chat. Actually, wait, no. I forgot one more thing. I forgot one more thing. Don't go, chat. Don't go. So tomorrow, let me actually see if I can pull up his tweet. Legal mindset. You guys know the legal mindset here. Let me pull up his tweet. Oh, he added the thing to his account now. Now he actually puts Mythic in his thing. That's neat. Hold on. So legal mindset wanted to set up a thing. He wanted to set up a thing for tomorrow. And you should pay attention to that thing. It is about the Cinder situation. If you're interested, okay? If you are interested, Legal Mindset is going to do a thing on this a thing about Cinder tomorrow. You should pay attention. So, just letting you know it's going to happen tomorrow. I will definitely be paying attention myself. So, if you're interested, follow him and wait to see when it happens. That's all I got. So, I'm going to leave you guys off for now. You guys have a good one.
Oh, you're not gonna raid?
I don't have I'm sending people on YouTube, just not on Twitch.
Okay. Chat, on YouTube, how about you go give Wolfie some love? Wolfie's going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight.